favorite, but hey, and mind you, you know what's my favorite? I come up with a version on my own. Fucking 16 years old, me and a bloke named John Brown, J. Roo. He's a rapper, but he's like, bro, what's your favorite song? I tell him this. He's like, all right, let's do this, let's do that, blah, 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 blah. And we came up with this version on our own. I came up with it. You know? But this is just the chorus, I'll show you, yeah? Yeah, that's my favourite song. Like, we came up with it as a kid, and I don't know, I love slow jams, you know what I mean? I'm a full soft copy of music. I hate rap, I hate this, I like slow jams, or like either love songs, or, I don't know, blues, you know what I mean? Ava, appreciate the follow, thank you very much. Blues cracker. Hey, I'll show you a blues song I come up with, so listen. Franny Loco. He can play the guitar. He's not like no Santana, but he's a machine. He can play. What's the song you were just playing before? Nah, it's Stevie Wonder, lad. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say I love... That one. Yeah, lad. Yeah. Hey, he's a machine, bro. But hey, I learned a thing from Franny. I didn't learn it from him, but we're in Segro together. They missed it, yeah, cracker. Hey, they used to be the ones, lad, as kids. That's all you hear. Before Stevie, what was I doing? I was just fiddling. I wasn't playing anything. But I wasn't playing, man. I really wasn't playing. Look, I had no idea. But I like blues too, you know what I mean? I don't know if you like blues, but I love blues, man. All good, Mijay. Does anyone like blues? No, these are probably too... Oh. Does anyone like blues? Does anyone like blues? Give me a second, I just got to send a message. Anything? Oh, give me 1 second, give me 1 second. Blues, yeah. Blues, like I said, blues is... I love blues and slow jams, you know what I mean? But... And I love not having the sore back, but my back is killing, bro. Anyone that's chilling, drop a follow. If you haven't, double tap, share, repost. Don't do something else. Nah. So either the Stevie Wonder I like, or this. Once again, my fingers are actually dead. My fingers are full on dead. Sparky, thank you, brother. Yeah, just like little dumb stuff like that. You know what I mean? Jay, appreciate you, brother. I don't know, yeah. You must know someone close. There's some wannabe on a fake account. There's some wannabe on, but nah. I'm cook on, brother. Oh yeah. Mr. Achilles. Don't know what that is, but yeah. Bro, I'm getting spammed like crazy. Why? Is there something happening tonight while everyone's trying to battle? But I'm getting hit up by everybody. What am I missing? Hey, Shayna, is there something happening that I don't know about? I've got that many people it's like spamming me, but Mel, salam, how are you? Amelia, appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Positive attitude finally reveals for all to hear. Huh? Yeah, we're lost, brother. We're lost, but thank you. Hey, listen, I'll tell us a story. Just because you asked, I'm going to tell you a story, brother. But I think it's only right, since you asked for a story, I'm going to tell you. I won't say that, because someone's going to clip it and take it legitimate and whatever. But hey, listen. Something happened, all right? I went for a drive one day. Let me tell you something legit. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you how fucking sore my back is. Oh, where? Oh, my back is actually dead, eh? My back is actually dead. I got a good number for a chiropractor, but it's also costing a pretty penny, so. Are you Arab? Amelia, take a stab in the dark. Take a stab in the dark. What national would you say I am? Cold weather? Yeah, wallah. I got a number for a chiropractor, but it's yeah, it's gonna cost me. So yeah, we'll see inshallah tomorrow. Lebanese? Nah, close. Only about that far apart. Oh, pitching though. Alhamdulillah, all good. Cook Island background. Amelia, Cook Island. Melzy, thank you. Hey, listen, so because you speak Arabic, I can recite. South Coast, how are you, sis? Wait. Amelia, how have you heard me speak Arabic? The only way you could have heard me speak Arabic is if you heard me recite. And if you heard me recite, how? Only certain people have been there while I've recited. The only time I recite is when I'm at Granville Park. I lead prayers, that's it. And there's only like a handful of people who have been there. Oh, yeah. Amelia. Hey, we're working on a brother. Before I tell you this story, there's a brother named Brendan. He always comes down to Granville Park. And every time I recite the same surah every time. Yeah, I'll get you. I'll recite the same surah every time. Like, after the Fatiha, I'll recite the same thing. Just, because look, you know, with my kids struggle when I sit and try and teach little things. But when I put it in a melodic form, like, when I make it melodic to him, like that, my son can run the whole thing back at me like that. My daughter the same. And even when my daughter forgets like the recitation, she'll remember the melody. You know what I mean? So, yeah, wow. Every time I recite down at the park, I recite the same thing over and over and over. So the brothers that are with me that don't know how to recite, they at least remember the melody, and the melody touches them. You know, after the prayer, they come up and they say, "Brother, we never heard it like that. We love this. They love the melody." You know, like, alhamdulillah, at least the melody gets to them. They remember the melody, and then it's like you hear a song you like. You want to know the words. You know what I mean? Ameen. Keep guiding her. I think you mean my daughter? Can you recite? No, look at them. Yeah. That's not where I was going with it. What I was just saying, they were saying, can you speak Arabic? I can't. I can recite, that's it. But you know, I've heard many beautiful recitations. Like, you know, even for me, when I want to learn something, I'll find it on YouTube. Bills, likewise, my brother. Welcome, machine. Yeah, same thing. It's when I hear something melodic, it gets my attention. I think cracker. You know what I mean? Like, even you know how many I've heard the fact that I've been recited about 1,000 different ways. You know what I mean? I've heard it recited 1,000 different ways, and I don't know. Like, irregardless cracker they're reciting, but the ones that are melodic, they get my attention the most. It's even better here. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be cracker. Wallah. But yeah, so listen, anyways, let me tell you what I was going to say. My back is actually sore, very sore, so I won't be on long tonight. Yeah, I just want to come and say hello or whatever. But I drive a small car, all right? I drive a Hyundai. I've got a Ford, but I drive the Hyundai when I go to work. It's cheaper. So look, it's a Hyundai i30. It's an old, like 17 model. And the Ute is a 25 model. It's a brand new Ranger. It's a lower end XLT. But yeah, nevertheless, it's brand new. It's diesel, so it's a bit more expensive. Anyhow, again, when I drive the Hyundai, I've noticed a lot of people are cocky and want to fight me. I don't know why. Like, so I'm out at Narellan. I'm in the Narellan area. I'm on my way home. Cut a long story short, I'm in the middle lane, all right? You've got there's only 2 lanes, but you've got the fast lane on the left. A guy in a U, all right, on the guy at that, is on the Koori or something like that. He's in the U. He's tall, heavily tattered, big boy, like, you know, he's ripped up, he's fit. Like, a tall fella. He's speeding up in the U, but he's got his kids in the car. All right, I only know this because of the aftermath. I don't know this at the time. I'm driving. I let one car in. I let 2 cars in. The third car punches it. Now, like the guy in the U, he's behind me. Like, I'm like here, he's about here. He speeds up. We're almost going to get into an accident, this dickhead. And pushes his way in. Obviously, it's not that deep to me. I'm not going to take an accident. So I'll step off. I give him way. He pumps it. I beat my horn to say, what are you doing, you dickhead? Like, you've almost caused a whack. You know what I mean? So anyhow, this happens a lot when I drive the Hyundai. It never happens when I'm driving the U. All right? So anyhow, I let it go. I don't say much about it. I let it run. Fast forward a bit. For the next, like 3 rows, all right, it's light. And there's, like, yeah, it's a straight run. So when I beep the horn, this guy pumps it. He gets, like, I jump lanes to get out of the way. He pumps it, does whatever he does. He slows down just to come beside me and start abusing me, all right? I don't know what he was thinking, but mind you, again, I only know this because of the after effect, but he had his kids in the car, all right? He had his kids in the car. The guy slows down, comes towards me, he puts his window down, he puts his finger out and he starts abusing me. You little dog, like, he's saying things like that. Anyways, it's after work, I'm tired, I just want to get home. All right, like, I don't want no armadre. He keeps going and going and going. He keeps abusing me. Finally, he pulls up beside my car. Like, he slows down, he pulls up beside my car. I put the passenger window down. I said, what, dickhead? He looks at it and he's like, you fucking grunk, you little grunk. He goes, what are you doing? Why are you beeping your horn, you grunk? And he's saying things like that. I said, listen, dog, I said, if you got a problem, pull over and we handle it. mind you, he was doing it to me. Like, he was calling me out. I just simply, he put out an invitation, I accepted it. That was it. He extended the invitation. I just said yes. All right. I'll pull over. All right, I'll pump it to the left lane. He pulls over with me. After he pulls over, he carries on again, says a few things, and then he pumps it. He takes off. Like, he doesn't want to bar it now. All right. What does he do? I'm driving. He does it again. Like, the guy does it again. He's swearing, carrying on. Like, he's still abusing me. So I say to the little dog again, if you have a problem, pull over. Why are you barking? All right. He drives off after pulling next to me, carrying on. He yells, he swears, he screams, he says a few things, and drives off on me. Thank you. Outstucky, thank you. He drives off on me this time, right? When he drives off, he's like, yeah, fun dog, like, he says a few things. Where does he go? He goes to a red light. He can't get nowhere. Outstucky, thank you, right? Just mean that, thank you. He can't get absolutely nobody. Nowhere, sorry. So, I'll get in the car, I drive off. When I get off, he's abusing me. Now I'm irritable. Like, the guy's cut me off. He's almost hit me from this lane. He's cut me off on that lane. Now he's told me to pull over. I pulled over. Mel's. He's with his kids. I don't know this at the time. But anyhow, he tells me to pull over. I pull over. He takes off. He swears, he screams, da-da-da. And now he's at a red light. So I swear, I put my window down. I look out. Junk man, thank you for the follow. I look out the window. I say, you got a problem, you little dog? And he's like, what are you carrying on for? He goes, he starts abusing me again. I said, run your mouth again. I'm going to break your face, you little rat. He goes, oh, like, he's talking shit again. He's just talking, like, just yapping. That's all he's doing. All right. He goes, oh, your dog. He keeps calling me a dog. Yo, appreciate the follow. Thank you. David G, thank you, brother. I jump out of the car. All right. As soon as I jump out of the car, I jump out of the car because he offers me out. When I put my window down, I say, you trying to be tough now, you little dog? And then he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. He tells me, get out of the car then. So I say, all right. I jump out of the car. I start walking around the front. Then guess what happens? He jumps out of the car. He starts walking, like, he starts approaching me. But as he approaches me, he's like, what are you fucking doing? I got my kids in the car. Now he's got kids in the car. All right. Nothing comes of it. I say, then shut your fucking trap. Get in the car before I cave your head in. He's yapping and yapping and yapping. But listen, he drives off again. Yapping. He's still trying to offer me out, this guy. So, before the lights, he was telling me. Before that incident, because that was the last little thing we had. Before that little, red light incident, before that, he's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, mind you, he told me to pull over. I pulled over, he pulled over, then he drove off. The second time around, then he's saying to me, oh, I've got kids in the car. I said, so why the fuck are you keep stopping and trying to, like, Jay, up, you little gronk? Drive. Like, you little rat. I gave you the floor. Fucking drive, you little gronk. Yeah, and he just kept yapping and whatever. So anyways, I let it go. Then we get to the front. He carries on again and then he starts telling me about his kids. So when he tells me about the kids, I say, again, fuck off. Just keep driving. He doesn't. All right, he doesn't. Calais, thank you for the follow, brother. Oof, why does this guy keep spamming? 1 second. Then he drives off. That's now where the red light thing happens. When I get out at the red light, he jumps out. He's a big boy, tall. He's tatted, whatever. I see on his car, he's got a name of a business that I know. So in my head, now I already know I'm gonna get this little dog. It's not hard to find him. He's got kids in the car, so I'm not gonna uck him up unless he approaches me first. He basically a little bitch. He gets down. He's like, bro, are you serious? Like, I've got my kids in the car, and he's saying shit like that. I said, so why are you opening your mouth, you little dog? Like, why are you flapping your gums and you got kids in the car? Why are you flapping your gums at all? You know what I mean? Why are you flapping your gums at all? He's like, oh, you beeped the horn. I beeped the horn because you're being a grunk. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't that deep. But anyhow, he plays the kid card again. Oh, more kids in the car, this and that, whatever. Junkman, thank you, brother. He plays the kid card. I let it go. Anyways, I look at the business. I straight away call somebody. I say, hey, somebody, business, this is what the guy looks like, tattooed, blah, 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 tall, fit, big boy. He goes, done. He has a look at it. He sends me a photo. He goes, is it him? I say, that's him. I said, tell the little dog tomorrow I'm going to come see him, you know? Because he was carrying on. The things he was saying, whatever. And not only that, I was in a bad mood. I said, let me keep this guy accountable, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I send off a message. What does this little dog do? Mind you, this whole thing is on dash cam. I've got it all on my dash cam. This whole thing was instigated by him. He cut me off to make me pull over in the dead lane. Alright? That's it, cut me off to make me pull over in the dead lane. Then when I did, I jumped out of the car, because obviously he's cut me off. Like he's not cutting me off for no reason. He jumps out of the car, but when he sees me, he jumps back in the car and he speeds off. Little rat. Anyhow, that's when all that happened, the swearing, the kids thing there. Then he pulls up to a set of lights and threatens me. And then he's like, oh, at the same time, a car pulls over here in the left side, like the forward drive. I thought it was friends of his. Like, I just thought it was whatever. I thought maybe it's someone he knew. He knew. No idea to be honest. So anyways, I let it go. Whatever happens, happens. I ring my mate. I say, yeah, find this little dog. We find the guy. The little dog, like the person he worked for, I also worked on their site. So me and my mate were doing a lot of jobs for them. Well, my mate at the time. The little dog goes to his boss and he makes a report. He goes, oh, there's an island guy named Pukz. He said he's going to come through our work site and run through the place. A little pea-hearted rat. First he instigates something. Then he makes threats. Oh, my back is dead. Then he makes threats after threats after threats. Then he's got kids in the car. Why you'd be doing that with kids? Look, why you'd be doing that at all is beyond me. Let alone with kids in the car, you know what I mean? Like, the bloke doesn't deserve to be a dad, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I never, ever, ever get caught into it with my kids around. I never get caught into it, period. But if it does come to it, I'll push straight up on them to let them know, like, it's not happening. Like, it's going to be the quickest knockout ever. If my kids are there, we're going to just let it run. We're not getting caught up in absolutely nothing. So anyways, the guy goes and makes a report to his boss and they talk shit. Unlucky for him, I knew his boss personally. All right, his boss runs a company. I'm not going to say the company's name. I don't want to throw him shade. But I spoke to his boss personally. I said, bro, tell this little dog, whatever, you know what I mean? He makes threats that night, saying that night, him and his boys are going to come looking for me. I ring my nephew, my son's 18 years old. I said, listen, glove up, we'll take care of this, you know what I mean? At best, if it's a carload, maybe two best, there's 10 people. Like, we'll handle it, you know? I ring my older brother. I said, look, worst case scenario, come out. If there's two carloads, again, we can take it on. Us three versus their gronks, you know what I mean? Look, the guy who's, my mate rang me and my mate says, oh, this guy's, he's troublesome. He's known to be a fighter, and my mate's telling me all this stuff about him. I'm pissing myself. Like, the guy's a proper pea-heart. If he was a fighter, he would have got it on then and there. Look, if the guy had any sort of dash about him whatsoever, he would have never pushed the drama. Nobody I know that can fight ever goes out trying to look for fights. Nobody I know. The people that I know that are out there trying to say, oh, come on then, come meet me here. Look, the other night we had that little gronk hitter in here. What was he doing? He's bridging up and bridging up and bridging up. As soon as I told the dog, all right, come, what happened? He vanished. He didn't comment again. He didn't comment once. All these people that come in here offering me out, the reason I laugh is nobody who can handle themselves will ever do that. I'm more worried about the guy who doesn't do that. You know what I mean? I had an Afghani brother on here. Apparently he knew me. He's making threats. He's going to come. He's going to represent him. I said, brother, I'm here. Same time, every time. Come. Let's see how much of a man you are, brother. I never heard from him again. I had this other idiot, same exact thing. I get all these little kids on here. They're kids. Look, a lot of them are females. We'll get to that. A lot of them are females. They're like butthurt. A lot of them hit me up. I'll reject them. Or if someone I've been with in the past and they get offended, they try to buddy you, knock them back, and then they get real offended by it and make a big scene. And then the flip side of that are just grown men who were never really in the mix, but wanted to be in the mix and were never cut from that cloth so could never hang. Or they're just bums. They're like, like they're 18, 19, 20 years old. They finally, they found hairs on their balls and they're like, what? I'm a man. You know what I mean? Like, they finally found the pube and they're like, look, mum, I've got pubes. Like, they really think they're tough. It's them. So it doesn't really mean anything to me. So when this guy told my friend at the time that he was coming out here with the crew, it was music to my ears, brother. Like, I had just divorced. You know what I mean? I had just divorced. I was looking for an outlet. Trust me, I wanted an outlet more than anything. And he was going to be it. So I ring look, I never call my older brother. The only time I will ever call my older brother is when it's dire. When it's, add me in. No worries, brother. No worries. Anyways, the only time I'll call my older brother is when it's dire. You know what I mean? Like, I never really do because I don't want to get my brother into rubbish. Like, I would feel like a dog if I call something and my brother ends up in trouble because of me, you know? Same with my nephew. Like, he's like my son, you know? But, yeah, if need be, you got to call someone you trust, and there's no one I trust, you know what I mean? So, I trust my son, like my nephew Jermaine, I trust my brother, and that's it. But yeah, I call them up, I say, look, we might have to get busy. They're like, yeah, whatever, they come. But just because you add the word Aki to it doesn't make any difference. Like, get out of here, man. I don't know who you are. Like, what do you mean, add me in? I don't know you, brother. Relax, calm down. Anyhow, this is what happens. As you could imagine, the guy doesn't come. I want the drama. Like, I don't want the drama, but I want the outlet. Like, at that time, I had just divorced. I was going for a rough stage. Like, I really, really wanted to get it out. You're so handsome, guilty. As charged. Not only am I handsome, look at me. Look at me, brother. I'm not just handsome. Sorry, I was just being a dickhead. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyhow, one second. This guy's starting to become a nuisance. Hey, Naz or Miss J, one of our mods, these smirks, mute them and block them. Don't just mute, but actually block them, please. They're just like, they're yapping. I don't know what it is. It's just whatever. But don't just mute, please. Mute and block. Miss J, thank you. But anyways, thank you for the compliment. Don't take it serious. I was just being a dickhead, but thank you very much. D, the name was. Thank you. So listen, anyhow, the guy doesn't come, all right? He really doesn't come. But what does he do? Listen to this. All right, listen to this. I wasn't on social media at the time. He's like, but my friend was. He's like, oh, bro, told this guy I suffer from mental health. Like, you little bitch. What do you mean you suffer from mental health? Like, why ain't got on then? What offer me out? Like, I just said yes. How's that me? How am I in the wrong? You little pussy. Like, you offered me out. I just said, okay. You said you're going to run through my house. I just said, come. You know what I mean? You said to me, you're coming with Carlos. I said, all right, here's the address. What are you fucking saying, you idiot? Like, now, who does you think you are? I suffer from mental health? You little pussy. Like, what's wrong with this guy, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you get off doing that type of stuff? Like, and mind you, my mate said, listen, look, at the time, this was my best mate, all right? My best mate, he fucking shits me. Because when the dog is with you, he's with you all the way. But when he's not, he's just a scumbag. Like, look, the only time he's a scumbag is when money's involved. Take money out of the picture, he's the best friend you can ask for. Listen, my friend at the time, take money out of the equation. Let's say we're in a world where money does not exist. You dead set and alive for this guy. He's the best friend you can have. Like, he's accommodating, he's caring, he gives it up, he goes out of his way for you. He's only giving with certain people. I was one of the people. But when money is involved, it makes me want to rip my face off. Like, you know how much it crushed me to lose a friendship with this guy? I want to jump on his head just for losing the friendship. You know what I mean? Like, because he's a good friend, but he's just a scum when it comes to money, bro. Like, he's a bad scum. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Before I get sidetracked, he organised a one-on-one with me and this fighter. He goes to me. He goes, Bucks, this guy's my mate. He goes, but you're my mate. I don't want him to have trouble. I don't want you to have trouble. Let's just have a one-on-one. And I said, money, let's get it. You know what I mean? I'm all about it. Again, I can't fight. I'm a bum. All right? I'm not a good fighter, but I'm very, very good at self-defending. Very good. So I said, inshallah, organise it and I come. You know what I mean? Tell the guy I'll come to his place. Like, wherever he wants, I'll come to them. Whatever happens. My mate goes to organise it and it doesn't. The guy all of a sudden just starts like, he just becomes a bum. Like, the guy, unknown, salam brother. Berno, how are you, my man? The guy ends up just spitting yarn and he doesn't come to the party. But he starts doing all this mental health talk. I told this guy, like, how dare he? I just come out of rehab. I just got my kids back. I'm battling with mental health. And it's like, brother, what are you saying? Why would you antagonise me then? Why carry on in an antagonistic manner and then go out of your way to send threats, tell me you're running through, tell me, look, if I wanted, I'll make a phone call, I'll have whole of Sydney pull up. If I wanted. And this is not out of me being a gangster, this is just out of love. There's a lot of boys I've done a lot for who will do the same in return. You know what I mean? A lot of boys. Chupu, thank you. Ashu, thank you, brother. Appreciate the follow. Rome, Pete, what's happening, brother? Yeah, so look again. I can have a lot of boys come and represent for us. And say thank you, brother. Not because I'm a gangster, but purely out of love. There's a lot of people I've done a lot for who will do the same in return. But it's not about that. I wanted to meet up with this guy to handle his drama, to address his drama, not mine. You know what I mean? To address the problem that he caused, not me. He was the one making threats. He was the one jaying it up. He was the one who almost hit my car this way and then cut me off that way to push me into the dead zone. You know when he pushed me into the dead zone? Had I have not turned in, I would have hit his car. Like he was being cocky. Like he ran me off the road. You know what I mean? He ran me where I had no choice but to turn into the dead zone. Then he jumped out of his car and he's looking at my car and he's doing this. He's doing this to me. Come, like, get out of the car. I said, all right. I took my seatbelt. I dropped my shit. I took my phone and that out. And I jumped out of the car and I started approaching him. As soon as I started approaching him, he backpedals. Then he cries mental health, this, that, blah, blah. So look, is the lad from the Relent? Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's from the Relent. Look, I never heard from the guy again, but he did try to come out and be like, oh, yo, mental health rehab, like whatever, rubbish. My thing is, then don't fucking carry on. Mind your business. Don't go on the road carrying on. Look, because I'm in a small car, I'm in a little Hyundai i30, people are really like, I don't know what to call it, like I would say sexist, but it's not sexist. I would say like biased, but it's not like, I think people feel you drive a small car, you're a small person, or like you're a itch bay, you know what I mean? But like, because I look back another time, all right, and listen, funnily enough, the very next week, I come out of my unit, forward drive with his wife and 3 kids in the back. Waki, salam. Wak life, how are you? Salam. He cuts me off, all right? I stop because we almost hit him. Mish pushed out the follow. He puts down his window and he calls out to me, and it's an old Arab, old Lebo blood. And he's like, he's carrying on, like, you fucking, everything's fucking. And he's saying to me, you bitch. And then he tells me, you think you're tough in you small car. And I'm like, what the heck? Anyways, I'm out the driver's window. His wife is in the passenger. He's looking through the passenger because it's on this side. And I said, his wife instantly comes out the car, in her eyes, and I'm pointing to my eyes. Her eyes, there's tears coming down. Her eyes. She straight away says to me, brother, please, she's pleading with me. Brother, please, drive. Please, brother, forgive me, just go. I looked at MJ, because Marion was in the car. I looked at MJ, and she goes, don't worry about it, just go. You know what I mean? So I went to drive off. Anyways, I looked at him, and I laughed, and I drove off. All right? Tell ya, appreciate the follow. Anyways, I start driving. As I start driving, he floors up and cuts me off again, this guy. And the exact same thing. He drives into us, he cuts me off that bad, so much so I had to drive up the gutter in the Hyundai i30. I had to drive up a gutter, wallah al-azim, in the Hyundai i30. He's in a full drive, this dog. He was in a patroller, a Nissan patroller. Anyways, he cuts me off, he pushes us in, we push up. This time, obviously he's driven me off the road, now he's going to get it. I jump out of the car, his wife was pleading, brother, please, but pleading with me. So obviously he's a repeat offender. Like, as soon as we pulled over, she knew he's a cocky dog. I think she could kind of guess I was going to be the guy to call his bluff, and she didn't want it to happen. I tried not to. I drove off. He drove me off the road. Damo, appreciate the follow, my brother. Black Swan, thank you. How are you? And Taya, thank you again. Appreciate it. I pull over. I jump out of the car. As soon as I jump out of the car, he takes off again, this little dog. Like, he jumped out of his car first. He cuts me off. He jumps out. Suspect, thank you, my brother. Trendy, thank you. I jump out. I start approaching his vehicle because he cut me off. I'm just going to shake his hand or something. And then he takes off. And I thought, you little pea-heart. Like, why do that? You know what I mean? Like, what? Willow, appreciate the follow. Thank you. I don't understand why people do this type of stuff. Hey, to anyone that's new, drop a follow. Hit the heart me. It does cost 1 cent, but it really does help. I don't know how, but I just know it helps the community. As our mods have told us. Soldier, salam. Everybody else, salam. Riley, thank you, brother. Appreciate the follow. If you haven't, double tap, share it out there. Mate. forgive me, I just send a text. Ben, how are you, brother? Righty, thank you. If you haven't, double tap, share, repost, hit the heart me, it all helps, it all helps. But yeah, so listen, point I'm making is, I don't know if this is a thing, and I'm just unaware of it, but when I drive the small car, people really like become cocky and arrogant, and they threaten me, and they always want to fight me. But when I'm driving my ute, nobody bothers me. Otis, appreciate the follow, thank you. If you haven't, drop a follow, drop a heart me, drop a uni. It's all the follows are free, same as the uni, and the heart me costs 1 coin. No face, thank you, my brother. Brownie, thank you for the repost, appreciate you. Graham, thank you, brother. But yeah, so I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but yeah. So did you reckon? Nah, look, I'm not out to fight nobody. That's not what I'm saying. I don't fight nobody, but all I'm saying is I don't know why people are very judgmental. But when you're in a small car, they think you're off the pay. You know what I mean? They think you're a full blown yeah. But when I'm in the U, no one does nothing, bro. Like no one even tries. I don't know why they think that matters, but they really do, bro. They actually think that matters. So I didn't check. I gotta go back and check it. We got cut off. But hey, with that, what we gotta do is, and I didn't say backpack. I said a gift. But what we're gonna do is at the end of the live, tell me if you think it's you. Tell me if you think you got the most likes. I'm not gonna actually go out and check. I'm just gonna check who throws their hat in the ring. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure it would have been Shayna. Shayna had like 13K when we checked. I don't think no one knew that. John Citizen, thank you, brother. But yeah. By the end of the live, let me know if you think you got the most likes, and we'll check it. Whoever's got the most likes, I'll send you a gift. But hey, with the session on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, my back is out of whack. The session will still go ahead. I'll just be there to just to direct it and this and that. Ilvais, appreciate the follow, brother. Kenj, salam, welcome, thank you. But yeah, bro, not too much, brother. John, not too much. You better. Yeah, we'll be there, brother. We'll be there. Oh, your way. Give me one sec. Oh, yeah. But it's, oh, sure it says. Thank you, appreciate it. Tell us the story. Oh, yeah. I don't know a story, brother. I got no idea about a story. My bad. Oh, you were hectic podcast? Yeah. Need a haircut? No chance, brother. What are you saying, Ben? Brother, not even. You know, I had someone in here mucking around last week. They're like, oh, if I drop a uni, would you cut your hair? No chance, brother. Not for 5 unis, I won't cut my hair. Ooh, not even for 5. And drop 5 unis, I still wouldn't budge. I'm telling you. I will cut my hair when I'm good and ready. You know, the only ever time I've been prompted and cut my hair because somebody else has asked. So one time, I was going to church. All right, this is when I was a kid. How much did I cut your brother? Not for 10 grand, not for 20 grand, I wouldn't cut my hair. Trust me. Okay, it's not an amount, I'm too proud. I grew my hair with my son. Like, if my son wanted to cut his hair and said, Dad, let's cut our hair, all right, I'll cut it. But no man, brother, trust me. Trust me. Look, the only time I've ever been prompted to cut my hair and I did it. So listen, one of my auntie, Mele, she's not my auntie, like she's not my biological auntie, but we call her auntie out of respect. So anyways, long story short, we're going to church, all right? This was back in the days when I was going to seminary. I was being groomed to go on a mission. No face, thank you, brother, appreciate it. Hey, anyone that's chilling, drop a follow, double tap, share, repost, it all helps. Layman, thank you, brother, appreciate you. Yous are welcome. So listen, we're going to church. I go down and I'm chilling with my mate Jim J. Alex, thank you, brother. Latter Day Saints, yeah. Vamp. Wait, how did you know? Anyways, yeah. Tommy, thank you, brother. We go down and I'm with my mate Jim J. I'll always say he's my best mate at the time. We're doing whatever we're doing. I think we're doing yard work or some shit like that. And his auntie Mele was talking with Jim J's mum. Or what? You said seminary? Oh, fair enough. And they were having a conversation about my grandmother. She was like my mum. And they're saying she was cut. And I'm like, I went in. I said, what do you mean she's cut? They're like, oh, she was crying and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I overheard a conversation and they're all bridging. All the old ladies are carrying on. And they're arcing up. They're like, oh, you know, this one's like, oh, my, Franny, shut the mouth. Tell me that's actually yours. Anyways, this one's like, oh, my kids are going to seminary. That one's like, yeah, my kids are going to seminary. This one's like, oh, you know, my son's doing this, my daughter's, and they're all bridging. And my grandmother just put her head down and it cut me. Like, it cut me. She was the only one who couldn't say something, you know? So, what I did was, I went the next day and I said to my grandmother, I want to start going to seminary. And she's like, what? I said, yeah. And she's like, why? I said, Superwoman, salam, how are you? I said, yeah, it's like, send me through. I want to go seminary. She's like, all right, done. I knew all the other kids and their parents, fuck you all. Your son's going to fall off in 2 weeks. Your daughter's trying to give head jobs. None of you are going to last. I'll be there forever. You know what I mean? So, for the next 6 months, I started going to seminary. Surely, sure enough, every kid I started with, all finished. No one was there anymore. All the daughters were sleeping with everybody, trying to throw themselves around. All the sons were like, they all thought it was cool playing Bloods and Crips. You know what I mean? They were all smoking durries, pumping joints out the back. I was the last man standing. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, I didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? And not because I'm so super religious, I just wasn't into it back then. I was still a hard out footy fanatic. McGregor, shut the mouth. 100% McGregor. But anyways, on your last. So, after about 6 months, look, I went seminaries for 2 years. I used to get kicked out most of the time. You know, my old man, my granddad used to wallop me all the time. Let me tell you why. I used to go through, and a lot of the kids couldn't read. Like, they couldn't read fluently, you know what I mean? Where do we find your podcast? Hey, Riley, I don't have a podcast, brother. I am on YouTube right now. All right, I am on YouTube. I haven't set it up yet. I'm going to start posting this coming week. All right, I'm going to set up my own thing, and I will be doing it. But I've done a podcast with a guy named Big Cash. If you go on YouTube, just put in Puck's podcast with Big Cash, it'll come up. Noah, thank you, brother. But yeah, anyways, I lasted like 2 years, and I used to get kicked out a lot. The reason I was getting kicked out was a lot of the kids couldn't read, and I could, so we would come across passages that were like contradictory to what we were doing in the church. And I'm like, huh? Like, how are we doing this if the Bible says this? And they used to get cut at me. They used to tell me, nah, look, this has been fulfilled, that doesn't matter, this, that, whatever. What are the excuses, you know? And they'd ring my granddad and go off. My granddad would get cut. He used to tell me, any questions you have, don't ask them. Bring it home and ask me. My grandmother used to fight on my butt. She'd say, no. Any question you have, ask them then and there. If they can't answer you, then, oh, well, that's their problem, you know? But a lot of the time, they used to say to me, you just have to have faith. You just have to have faith. You just have to have faith. So when I tell people I'm fluent in the Bible, I'm very fluent in the Bible. The next answer, the next common question, or the next common response I usually get is, brother, you haven't been touched by the Holy Spirit, you don't know. So, look, I don't want to get into a religious battle, that's not here or there. With my hair, because I was going to seminary, Auntie Mele was talking and saying how everybody was talking about this and that. My grandmother was saying about how proud she was I was going to seminary, but she was cut because I had her ready. And then she's like, oh, you know, da, da, da. And I went in, I said, what do you mean she was cut? And she goes, your grandmother was crying. She was in tears because you got a rat's tail. Because I used to have a ratty like a little junkie, you know what I mean? And then she's like, oh, this, that, blah, 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 blah. She said a few things. And I said, like, say, swear to God. Like, I didn't say that, but I said, promise me she was crying. And she goes, yeah, I promise you. She goes, your mum was crying. I said, fuck off. She goes, she was crying. She said, look to the other, like to my mate's mum. And she goes, tell him. He doesn't believe his mum was crying. I said, was my mum crying? They go, yeah. I said, all right, here, cut it off. And she grabbed my radio and boom. That day, that was the only time I ever cut my hair because someone prompted me to, you know? Who would you have on your all-time rugby league? I don't know, but guaranteed Sonny Bill's there. Guaranteed. Sonny Bill have everybody. 1 to 13, Sonny Bill. Maybe a Benji Marshall. Possibly a Willie Mason in there. Marco Mealy. Maybe a Ben Roberts, Willie Tonga. A Matt Utai. Maybe a Michael Innes. Yeah? Maybe a Hazem El-Majri. Maybe that squad, brother. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the only ever time I cut my hair because, yeah. Hey, the doggies of that era. The doggies of that era, shut their mouth. No one can touch them, brother. No one could touch them. Back before this little queer rule of you can't hit a shoulder charge, you know what I mean? Go para. Brother, go left. Go left. Get out of here. Steve Price, 100%. Put him in there, brother. Put him in there. Put him in there. Your mum's rattled, brother. Look, the only person rattled, deleted is your mother. Sadly, it's your mother. Sadly, it's only your mother. Tigers, fucking shut their mouth. Thank you. Ooh, oof. Hey. But yeah, that's the only ever time I've cut my hair because someone's asked me to. Beyond that, no amount will get me to cut my hair, trust me. Hey, and listen, we've got the, I showed you last week. Boy, give them all up, please. You can't see you. It's all right. You can't see it, it's all right. Auntie Millie Sissy. Huh? It's Botox, Noah. It's all Botox. We've been through this before, brother. It's just Botox. Hey, to anybody that's chilling, drop a follow, why not? Double tap, share, and repost. Fuck, my back is aching, brother. Ready Matua, yeah, brother. Ready Matua, hey, that was the team. Hey, you want to know a true story? Tell me anybody in here knows Matty B. I want to tell you the story that you're going to find hard to believe, but I was there when it happened. I was there when it happened. I'll tell you the true story. You're going to find it very hard to believe, but take my word as a man, or not. Whatever you choose to believe, I don't care. Give me a second. Just so we know, yeah? Read it and wait, bitches. So listen, let me check something. King of Logan, you suck cock too much. You don't see us complaining? Hey, King of Logan, if you have an issue, wait, no. Yeah, unmute him, you're too quick. I'm talking to this guy. Wait. Hey, Queen of Logan, if you have an issue, I urge you to send me a video of you yapping, the same like you do in my chat. If you really have an issue you like to, or concern you want to address, and then we'll handle the rest from there, you little weight-gutted pussy. I wouldn't mind kicking your head in, honestly. Just do that. Just send me a video with your smashed up head saying the same things, and I got you, brother. I got you. We'll handle the rest from there. He's little queer. Hey, listen, even better. I got a few friends in. I got some family in Logan. Send away, brother. Send away. I got some relatives up there. I've got some friends up there. Righteous Night. Same goes, brother. Same goes. Just send away or keep swiping. Oh, wait. So let me see. I'll tell you how many haters in the chat tonight. Look, I'm not too sure, but look, on behalf of the business, look, this is for the haters. Yeah? This is for the haters, brother. As of last week, we're official. So fucking shut the mouth. Fucking shut the mouth. And what? Huh? And what? Wuhab, welcome. How are you, brother? And what? So now, anyone who actually wants to jump behind us can. Anybody, look, everybody that's hating, yeah, hate on that, brother. Fucking suck on this. Suck on this. Hate all you want. Hate all you please, brother. No one's stopping nothing. Nobody is stopping absolutely nothing. Yeah, just sit and burn and watch. That's all you can do, brother. Sit, watch, burn. Not before long you're going to become a fan just like the rest. Oi. Not before long you all become fans. Hey, I'll tell you something the Underworld Blue said to me in the beginning. Yeah? Underworld Blue, he says to me, he goes, listen. He goes, you're going to start off, they're going to hate you because they don't understand you. Yeah, he goes, they're going to hate you because they don't understand you. And you're doing something that people look at like they haven't got the confidence to do. Especially for me, the way I carry myself, like I'm not your average person, you know what I mean? He goes, so for you, people are going to hate you. Like he goes, they're going to either love and fall in love with you, or they're just going to hate that you're doing what they can't. Also, you're not your average guy. They can't stop you. Like, it's not like they can just rock up on me and do something. You know what I mean? So, he goes, you're going to go for a phase. He goes, if you can weather the storm, the next phase is everybody is going to be rooting for you. They're all going to tell you how they've all been there from day one. They've been your number one fan. They've been following you from the beginning. You know what I mean? He goes, just watch. He goes, you're going to go through that phase. And he hasn't been wrong yet. You know what I mean? He goes, if you just keep pushing slowly, things are going to happen for you, you know? Alhamdulillah, they are. You know, and then, same thing. Yeah, look, a few boys have said the same thing, you know? True? Yeah. Yeah. It's how it goes sometimes, eh? Inshallah. Yeah, look, I'm going to drop something tomorrow, so, yeah, you should get a better understanding then. Sid, what am I drinking? A coffee. Coffee, brother. Look, I don't drink many coffees. I usually have like, about 20 a day. I'm bad with it. I smash them. Hate them or love them, just keep watching. Facts. Look, you know what I understand, yeah? You'll never catch me sitting in somebody's chat, ever, unless I rock with them. Everyone's chat I've ever been to, they will tell you, I just dump GIF. Chop it. Look, there's only like 2 chats are sitting. Will Hub's one of them. Why? Because Will Hub's an adult. You never catch him backstabbing people or things like that. And when he is taking the piss, he takes the piss out of his own people, like his own friends. You know what I mean? I already had 5 today. I'm bad. Like he will take the piss off his own people. Like he's a mature adult. That's why. Yeah, I mean, he's only like I think he's like 21 years old. The brother Wuhab. Yeah, he's a young cat. But yeah, he's good company. So I'll kick back in his chat every now and again, have a laugh. 1 or 2 others, you know, I'll go through all the boys and say hello, chop it up in their chats. You know, but for the most part, I'll go past. There's 2 revert sisters. Like I'll go through theirs, both Kiwi, Māori girls. I'll go through, say hello to them, give salam. I'll chop it up, say hello with them. I'll get out. Other than that, I don't go through anyone else's. Like I do, but I'll just come, I'll gift, I'll get out. That's it, you know. But to be a hater and sit in someone's chest, like, what are you doing? Like your life must be miserable. You know what I mean? Like your life really must be miserable to be in someone's chat. Like, what do you do watching them? Like, if you're in my chat right now and you're a hater, I know there's at least one. It's a slapper, a nobody, a no good, like, I don't know, just like a rag. You know what I mean? Like, what do you get out of watching? You know what I mean? Where do you go? Like, what goes on in your head that, like, it's, wow. You know what I mean? It's got me baffled. How you could be a hater and, you know what I mean, be doing that. or like giving so much time and energy. I have a question. Ask away, brother. Maybe give some purpose. But unless you're an absolute like cajillionaire, you don't have time. You know what I mean? Would you rather a biscuit or a donut? Yeah. Anyways, name. What are you saying, brother? Spectator, you're one of them kids, aren't you? You're one of those kids. Yo, hey, Shayna, mute the spectator. For that, just mute them. Salam, take care, how are you? Just mute them. Look, I've never seen a comment from him. He's like, oh, name him. Like, just really itching for a drama. Brother, you ain't get drama yet. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're the drama. We're talking about you, bro. We're talking about you. You're just the first one to comment, so let's get it. Blaze up and just listening. Machine, brother. Like, it baffles me, like, the mind of a hater, eh? Like, come on, bruh. Seriously. Like what? For starters, what are you hating on? You know what I mean? Like, it's got me baffled. Please recite. I'd love to hear recite. Not tonight. Maybe another time, inshallah. I'm not good at it. I'm not the best. I just do my best, you know what I mean? But yeah. It's got me baffled. Like, what? Let's say the one of the hater. Yeah, that's exactly what. Like, imagine yourself as a bum, as a hater. What would you gain, Master Usloy? Hey, what would you gain? Let's say you're a bum. Honestly, everybody in the chat, it says there's 60 people. Out of the 60 people, imagine in your head, you're a bum, you're a hater. What do you gain? You know what I mean? Khalid, salam, my brother, how are you? Like, seriously, think about it, but what do you gain? Let's say, everyone in the chat, think of it. Like, actually think about it. What do you gain by watching me? Somebody you don't like, somebody you hate. Like, what are you actually gonna get? You know what I mean? Like, it's got me, like, my mind, like, yeah, I'm baffled by it. It's got me mind boggled by it. Like, you can't gain nothing. All you can do is upset yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you really can only upset yourself, because where do you go? Where do you get? It's their Unky J fix? Yeah, badly, lad. Like, but what do you actually, like, yeah, I don't understand it, bro. But you're not gaining. All you're doing is making yourself upset and bitter. You know what I mean? You know, like, he's got no idea. Like, so many people are going so far out of their way to throw shade. Like, if they put the same amount of effort or a slight amount into their own life, they'd surprise themselves. But they give too much of their time to me. Like, there's proper bums, man. Proper bums. Like, actual proper bums. The facts. That was even that was baffling, Tommy. That was baffling too. Like, wow. I know 100% it was that little scum. I know 100% it was. Like, they're just itching for a bit of airtime, you know what I mean? Or they're gonna say certain things, like, in the hope that I'll correct it to give it a response, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Tommy, they know I'm not talking. They know this, but it's gonna be like rubbish, and then they want me to respond to it. Like, you know what I mean? They want me to respond to it in a way like, well, I'm not talking, just to give it airtime. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rub it like I just, yeah, rush. It's nothing. I brush it all. I brush it all. Because if I do, it's exactly what they're urging for. But whereas if I don't address it, they burn, lad. They absolutely burn. It gets them nowhere. It gets them absolutely nowhere. Hey, so listen. The other thing is, all right, listen. Tell me you all know about these wrecks. Tell me you know about these wrecks and a guy named Books. Everyone double tap, share, repost. This is very, very important. All right, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna. The Koori guy, yeah. So everyone double tap, share, repost, please. There's the bloke named Rex and a guy named Mooks. Everyone double tap, share, repost. Everyone double tap, share, repost. Yeah, the Koori Black, yeah. Hey, Billy Joe, say swear. That's where we're from, Stucky. You never make costs here on him personally. Birdman facts. Daft Gang, yeah. Yeah, I know him, brother. I know him personally. Hey, everybody double tap, share, and repost. Tell me, everyone that's in the chat, double tap, share, repost, and tell me if you know this guy, Rex. And tell me what you know. I'm from there. Where's there? Ustasha? Yeah, sadly, I know. Yeah, that's my home country. So I'm from the Cook Islands. I'm from Pukztgu. Well, I'm Aussie born, but my relatives are from there. Yeah, that's where my parents are born. But hey, everyone that's oh yeah, Matt, Billy Joe, 100%. Everyone that's what do you call it? Everyone that's in here that hasn't followed, drop a follow. Why not? Hey, before I tell you the story about this Rex guy, all right? Before I tell you about Rex, I'm gonna do a giveaway at 5K on Instagram. All we want is they got to be following me. They got to be following the brother. Tag a couple of people, share it out. Yeah, same old shenanigans. You know what I mean? Kia ora, how are you, brother? You're from Cook Islands. Yo, you start to appreciate the follow. If you haven't dropped the follow, please do. Why not? It's all free. If you haven't hit a heart me, again, it helps. So drop a heart me. But double tap, share, repost, it all helps. Melzy, thank you, Melzy. But yeah. How are you? I'm good, brother. Mikey, thank you. Listen, we're gonna do a giveaway. Els, thank you. Appreciate the heart me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, your way. I'm gonna do a giveaway at 5K. We're almost at the 5K mark. We battled the other day. Yeah, I remember you, brother. I remember you. Yeah, please. I remember you. Our community just teed up. Let's go. Oof. It's hot. But oh yeah. Yeah, again, you just got to be following. So if you are on Insta, drop us a follow, shoot us a message. We're almost at 5K. Once we can hit 5K, then yeah, it's going to be like $1,000. You know, maybe 500 cash. There's a $250 gift voucher from Crawford Street Cuts. They're chucking in. There's a limited edition exclusive pair of TNs. To be honest, they're my favourite pair of TNs ever. Like, out of all the TNs I've ever seen, these are my favourite. You know what I mean? So, like, it's, yeah. I really, really do not want to be giving them away. But, because I like these TNs so much, I feel like a scumbag. There's these young kids, all these niggas battling with nothing while I'm here frothing over a pair of shoes, you know? And I've got to take out the souls. Show me them? Nah. Drop a follow, brother. Drop a follow on Insta. I'll show you them. They're cracker, trust me. Trust me, you'll love them. They're a nice pair of shoes. Let's not. Don't use Insta. Look, forgive me, it is going to be on Insta. I've got a giveaway on here as well, on TikTok, but this is going to be exclusive to Insta. So if you do want to get part of it, like, jump behind it. So my Insta, Shayna. Anyone that wants to know anything about Insta, hit up Shayna. Shayna's all over it. Shayna is all over it. What colorway? Look, I've shown them up here. I'm not going to say what it is. Wrong letter? Yeah. But listen, he's got to be following both accounts. So what I'm going to do is, when we announce the guy or the winner, I'm going to check both accounts. If they're not following both accounts, my business account and my main account, then they can't win. So even if I select you and you're not following the account on the time we make the selection, then unlucky. She's back. Welcome. How are you? It's been a minute. And Bodyguard, welcome. How are you? Invite Holmes. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Yeah, so the business account. Hey, Shayna or Miss J, can someone post up the actual account and the business account? So my actual account is the same, Pukztgu. The business account is the ground up Pux. The reason I had to do that is because the business account, it didn't have the ground up only. I had to put Pux behind it, annoyingly. So the ground up and then PUKZ. But you've got to be following both accounts. You've got to be following my main account and my business account. On the day of selection, whoever it is, irregardless whether it's one of our mods or not, if they're not following the business account, then I can't give it. That's just how we're going to do it. You know what I mean? So it's got to be fair to everybody. If someone's going out of their way, make an effort to follow both accounts and keep up with both accounts, then obviously that's what we've got to do, you know? Yeah, that's the business account. It's all one word, the ground up Pux. And then, I don't know if there's a way you can paste I don't know, look, but yeah, that's it. I was going to say we could put a link in there. Oh, yo, man. Give me 1 second. MPO, how are you, brother? You can link in your bio, I believe. I don't know if it's a business TikTok account. Yeah. Now look, so for TikTok, I'm not going to make a business account. The business account is only going to be on Instagram. The ground up Pux, yeah, that's the one. Missing, appreciate the share. Oh, fucking hell. This pillow's not really making a difference, man. Oh, you way. Hey, the fishing trip we're going to try and make happen this week. Moski, how are you, brother? One sec. Right here. Oh, that's the business account there. You doing any battles? Yeah, soon. All right, let's see. Well, let's see if we can catch a battle. We've been struggling. Rolled you in the afterlife. Amen. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, to anyone that's chilling, if you haven't dropped a follow, why not? Double tap, share, repost. Oh, here it is, yeah. Pin it. Oh, you did. Moski, appreciate it. Hey, so listen, those are my accounts for Instagram, yeah? Obviously, one of them's the business account, one of them's the normal account. What's your opinion on Spanian? Bad, good on him, he's doing his thing. I don't have an opinion, I don't care. Yeah. Do I like the guy? No. Like, do I personally like him? No. You know what I mean? But do I care what he's doing? No. Good on him, he's doing his thing. The reason I don't like the guy is how vocal he is about Islam. I hate anybody who comes out strong with hatred about Islam. I just want to spit on their heads. You know what I mean? Like what's your issue with Islam? You little weak-gutted dogs. Like, why? If you want to hate on these Zionist dogs who actually cause you guys drama. You know, a lot of the churches, this is for the Christians, a lot of the churches that are in the Middle East, you know who they're run by? The keys are held by Muslims. Why? Because the Muslims are fair. The Muslims won't let no harm come their way. The Muslims let them live and abide by their own laws, their own conditions. Let them look. It's baffling to me. So when people come out so strongly against Islam, I just think, why? Like, what is your issue with Islam? Look, with a lot of Muslims, they're not perfect. Islam is perfect. The followers ain't, sadly. But whenever you hear something on the news, they throw shade. They always, if it's a guy with a beard, Muslim terrorist, Muslim pedophile, Muslim rapist. But the second that little dog isn't a Muslim, they won't dare say he's a Christian. Why? Because it does not matter. There's good and bad in every culture, religion, background. It does not matter. There's good and bad everywhere. But for some reason, when it's a Muslim, they make sure to drop his religion. When it's a Christian, they don't dare. So it just sickens me. It sickens me, the amount of hatred that Islam cops. You know what I mean? Like, it honestly does my head in. A lot of people I come across, they had no idea about Islam until me. Alhamdulillah, I've managed to come across these people and show them what Islam really is, what it's about, like the actual push. They used to think the same thing I thought. Islam was some alienated religion from Mars that's just full of like blower-uppers. You know what I mean? Oh, nah, I didn't. Call them up straight away. Maybe take it outside and call them, if you can. Email or something. Yeah, I used to just think it was full of like, you know what I mean? All blower-uppers. Like, that's what I knew of Islam, just nothing. I didn't have an opinion, I never had a thought. Until I started trying to, you know what I mean? To fight them, and then, yeah, the end was inevitable. I reverted to Islam, you know what I mean? Like, look, if your faith in God is sincere, like if your faith in God is legitimately not love for your family and not a blind passion for your mum, your dad, you know, like, oh, I'm not going to turn my back on Jesus. If your love is sincere in God and you fear God, like for the sake of God, then trust me, Islam is inevitable. You can only find yourself under the fold of Islam. I tried to debunk Islam because I hated them. I hated the Muslim boys. I hated them with a passion. I hated what they did. I hated how they could sit there with a straight face and have conversations. I hated how they could sit there and be so knowledgeable about the Quran and Bible. And it's like, how dare you? You know what I mean? To me, it was like, how dare you be knowledgeable? How dare you have a half a brain? So in the end, alhamdulillah, I said, let me read Quran. Because even if there isn't a contradiction, I'm a salesman. I'm very quick-witted. I'll make it look like one. Alush, salam. Is similar? Inshallah, you'll tell us one day. Inshallah, you have to tell us one day. So what happened was, I started going out of my way to learn Islam, not out of sincerity. SK, appreciate you, my brother. Purely to turn against them. I hated them. I hated them. First Quran that got given to me, subhanAllah, I threw it in the bin. You know what I mean? That's how much of a deep SK, my man, let's get it. Thank you, brother. I went out of my way and threw it in the bin. Same, yeah. And then, SK, love you, bro. You're a machine. Sino, love you, brother. The brother come down and he's like, bro, have you still got that Quran? Long story short, I said, sorry, bro, I threw it in the bin. He's like, bro, are you serious? If you didn't want it, just give it back. And I said, bro, my bad. He's like, why'd you throw it in the bin? I said, I don't know, it irritated me. He's like, why? Like, tell me what it is and I'll help you. I said, bro, I don't know. He just shit me and I threw it in the bin. You know what this sick cut done? He goes, yeah, here's another one. He pulls out another Quran and he goes, here, take it. I said, bro, are you sure? He goes, just promise me. He goes, give me your word as a man, you won't throw it in the bin. So I promised him I wouldn't. I grabbed the Quran, I start reading, I picked it up and I pegged it at the wall. I didn't want to throw it in the bin, so I just pegged it at the wall like I was just cut. Let me tell you, listen, I'm not trying to preach, all right? I'm not trying to give nobody or force or if I can be a guidance to you, like inshallah, beautiful, alhamdulillah, like Ya Rab, let me be, if can be. Anybody that's interested, DM. Even if you don't want to revert to Islam, if there's any little, you know what I mean, anything that you don't understand or you would like to know about Islam, anything that's been misconstrued or anything whatsoever, just DM me and I'll do my best to clear it up. Salam. But I opened up Quran and you know what happened? It started telling me about Adam. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, why the fuck is my stories in here? Like, why is my stories from the Bible in here? And it pissed me off. Then I started reading about Abraham. Then I started reading about Noah. And then I started reading about Moses. Then I started reading about each and every prophet, peace must be upon him. And I was cut. I'm like, yeah, like, why? What's it in here? You know what I mean? You ask a Muslim, not Google. 100%. Alush, 100%. So, I started studying and studying and studying, lo and behold, only to find everything I knew to be true in this book. Yeah, I'm like, what? I pegged it at the wall and it shit me. Like, now, why? Because it's like, why is everything I already know in this book? I didn't like it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like a few months went by, and subhanAllah, all right, now, within myself, I knew I'm going to accept Islam. But on pride and ego, I didn't. It took me many years. You know what I mean? Like 2-3 years went by. Finally, right down the back end of it, before I come home, I was with a few good brothers. And alhamdulillah, one of the brothers named John Hohaya, Yahya. He's a Māori revert. He can read and write. Like, beautiful brother. Humble. He's a menace. Gentleman. Very dangerous brother, but very big heart. And him, in my opinion, is what a Muslim should be. You know what I mean? He, in my opinion, is what a Muslim should be. So, yeah. I took shahada with him, alhamdulillah, and the rest is history. To that little dog that's barking, you're a dog, your opinion don't matter. I don't want your follow. I don't need your follow. Get out of here. But yeah, so anyhow, I don't want to make this about that. I was just, yeah. This is why I get cut when people start hating on Islam. Like, why? Think about this. So look, I got a lot of very close Christian brothers. Miss JTR, salam, how are you? I got a lot of close brothers who are Christians, all right? A lot of close brothers who are Christians. I met a brother the other day at the barber shop. Beautiful brother. Christian. He's a Catholic. He's a Christian. It doesn't mean anything. My thing is, yeah, like, if you have an issue with Islam, why? What's the issue? Oh. Like, why? What is it? Is it because you sincerely have an issue? Or is it because these media gronks gave you the issue? Or told you should have an issue? You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of the time, your issue really isn't your issue. It's like me. You know? I never had an issue with Islam. I just hated it. Why? Because I don't know, everybody hated it. Me too. I never had an opinion because I never formulated my own opinion. I just took the opinion of everybody else. And with a lot of, like, look, sadly, a lot of people do. I'm Catholic. I respect all religions. I believe ya. We all believe the same. 100%. 100%. Hey, listen, I believe ya. You know, the most respectful I've ever met of Islam is see the guy I always tells you about, Evan, the little scum, his dad. His dad's a Catholic, but the Orthodox, like the original Catholics, they push the Bible only. They cover their women. They pray the same. They fast. They eat halal. Like they really, you know what I mean? Like, they really do push what's in the Bible. They don't follow the New Testament because they shouldn't have been the New Testament. But anyway, that's not here or there. All right, so listen, everyone that's here, let me tell you about this dog Rex. All right, this Rex is a little dog. I DM the little dog. The little mutt didn't answer me. Why? Because he's a proper little dog. Let me tell you, I don't want to be the guy to call people out, but sadly, I caught this little dog in action. This is why I need to address this little mutt. All right, so appreciate the follows. I don't have a problem with anybody. But the second you start tearing down Islam for what, and I catch you, I have to address you. Yeah? I have to expose you for being a little rat, a little junky, noble dog. If you were a man, you wouldn't have blocked me out of your chat. You would have brought me up in your life, you little pay-hearted dog, instead of running your mouth, you little rat. Let's deviate away from that. I don't want to be here trying to, you know what I mean? Again, before people say, oh, you can't say that. You're a Muslim, you can't say that. You run an organisation, brother. I can say whatever I please. I'm a human. I will do what I want, when I want, how I want. Don't try and tell me I can and can't, I'll do what I want. I do what I want. I stand on me and I do me. People try to say to me, oh, you have a reputation to uphold. Fuck you, fuck your reputation. I'm a human being and I'll do what I want, when I want. I'll stand for what I want, when and however I choose. So this little dog, I come through a chat, all right? For me, I'll recharge 20,000 coins. I'll go through and I'll give everybody I like. People I rock with, like, there's a sister in here tonight, Alush. I'll go through, I'll drop a couple of axes, I'll push on. Her, I don't mind, because she's never a rat. She's a Muslim. Look, doesn't matter if she's a Muslim, she's not a Muslim, but she's not a slapper. She's always respectful. And it's the same thing all the time. It's never toxic. One of the other sisters the same. The brother, Ruhab's the same. There's a couple of boys. Look, like I was saying about Ruhab, when he takes the piss out of his own friend. He doesn't out people. You know what I mean? So this I like. I'll go and I'll chop it up with them. And then there's a couple of young boys. I'll go around and I'll spam gifts to them just to show them some love. Like, they get excited. They never get big gifts. So when I give them something big, it's like, they get really lit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, there's a guy on here named Slammer. Last time I sang Slammer, we done a battle, and he wasn't intoxicated. He was straight. You know what I mean? So I said, Cracker, let me go in there and congratulate the guy, because he looks like he's sober. You know what I mean? Like, let me give him a reason to stay sober, inshallah. So I go through his chat, and of course, they're little messes like this. He's on Till, brother. He's on the Murray. And I'm like, what? And not only was he on the Murray, he's talking Deen. And I'm like, brother, what are you doing? Like, fuck up. Like, don't fucking talk Deen looking like a mess. Like, you're in here trying to represent Islam looking like a junkie. You know what I mean? Like, he done my head in that. Like, he made me fucking furious. And then, Jones, he pissed me off. And then on the other side of that coin, he was battling with this drunk Rex, all right? Rex knows what's going on. Rex isn't dumb. Listen, Rex isn't dumb, all right? But Rex is in his chat, and they're making Muslim jokes at him. Are you a carpet kisser? Are you a rug muncher? Oi, you little dog. Oi, do you kiss the carpet 5 times a day? Yeah, you little rat. And I said, who the fuck does this little dog think he is? I went in his chat. I said, oh, you little dog. I said, who's funny? I typed in his chat. I said, you and any other little dog who's got a problem with Islam, DM me. I'll come have a coffee with you. I will come. Like, they were saying some real volatile shit. You know what I mean? Like, his chat was saying, like, some real putrid things. He wasn't reading all of them. But he was reading the least. Well, he was reading the people who gifted him the most. And this Mooks, there's some little dog named Mooks. If this little dog gets I message him, I DM this little dog. I told him a million times, you little racist, no good, bubblegum under the shoe rat. If you've got a problem, DM me. The same things you said to Slammer, come do it to me. I beg you to. I will happily run the flag for Islam, you little dog. Like, the things they were saying to Slammer, brother, you know, that night, I kept spamming, get me in your box, you little dog. Get me in your fuck, I wanted to cut his head off, like, you little rat. You know the things I was saying to Slammer, like, the most devilish shit. And bro, Slammer's a nobody. He's just a hunky J. You know what I mean? 12 gauge, 100%. My solution is bring your violence, I'll show you bigger violence. That's my solution, you little grunk. Anybody who wants to show violence, I'll retaliate with the same amount of violence. You little grunks. But listen, your little pea-heart grunky solutions is act violent, act the bully, until the big bear comes out, and then all of a sudden, no. I was just trying to, you know what I mean? You always want to play the bully when it's a kid or when it's a woman, but when a grown man steps up and says, come, then it's, oh, brother, I wasn't trying to be violent. I just wanted to talk. You fucking dog. You fucking little runt. You had all this shit to say to him. Come say it to me, you little dog. And I told that little Rex, the little gronk, I said, come fucking do it to me, you dog. Come show me your problem with Islam, you little mutt. That little Rex, I'll cave his head into that little dog. That little mutt would not fucking come and address me. He blocked me from his chat, the little rat. I sent him a DM. I said, listen, any problem you have with Islam, like, all right, I understand you're taking the piss out of Slammer. Take the piss. But why do you have to make all the Muslim jokes, you fucking dog? And all the 100 people in his chat, are all dogs because you're all laughing at it and you're all bought into it. Every one of you's bought into it like little dogs. I don't sit in here every day making jokes about Trinity and this. Like, why? Because it's disrespectful. Not to the Christians, it's disrespectful to me in Islam. Like, you fucking weak-gutted dogs. I'll never disrespect myself and disrespect Islam by teasing the Trinity. Like, do I sit and say, ha, you believe in a God that's a man, ha, your God done a shit, ha, like, do I say shit like that? No. It's fucking disrespectful. But you little dogs fucking buy into it all the time. So when I DM this little fucking junkie no good rat, why didn't he answer me? Instead, you know what the dog done? He blocked me out of his chat. I sent him a DM. I said, brother, the same threats and promises you made to Slammer, promise to me. I will come and meet you. I messaged him all weekend long. Friday, Saturday, he would not have a bar of it. Little dog. He would not have a bar of it. He messaged Slammer saying, come out, let's have a crack one-on-one. I DM'd him. I said, brother, please, let me throw my hat in the ring. I'll take the fight for Slammer. Slammer's a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. Inshallah, let me take the fight. Like, I'll take it for him. The little dog blocked me, the little gronk. The dog's name is Rex. He's a little dog. Listen, I'm not going to repeat the things they said, but he's a fucking no good racist dog. And then listen to this. You know what he did at the end of the chat? At the end of the chat, when he seen me going off, Slammer's whole, that little dog, Slammer's whole chat was saying, bro, get Pucks in the box, And I'm telling Slammer, bro, shut your fucking mouth. Stop talking and get out of the live. You're making Islam look stupid. You're sitting here as a representative of Islam looking like a junkie. Get out. Stop. And the little grump wouldn't fucking make me sick. I wanted to spam report. I told his chat, spam report Slammer, so he stops going live. Like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? He's there talking Islam like a junkie, making us look bad. He would not stop. Finally, in the end, he stopped. But by the end of the chat, he couldn't help but read my name. When that little Rex dog heard Slammer keep saying Pucks, then he's like, someone said something. They're like, bro, don't worry about this Rex. He's a dog. He's got a problem with Islam. Then he's like, no, I don't have a problem with Muslims. I love Muslims. Puh, you fucking rat. You fucking rat. You little no good junkie. You little dog. So listen, to anybody who rocks with this Rex, you just can't. He's a proper dog. He's a racist little scum. I understand jokes and banter. I understand this, but why would you offer out Slammer? You know Slammer can't stand up, let alone fight your dog. I begged this guy. He made threats with these ones. He made threats of them ones. He made threats of groups to all come at Slammer. I begged him. I said, please, threaten me. I'll take it. Let me just put my hat in the ring. Like, I will happily fly the flag for Islam. Give it to me, you dog. And then he fucking blocked me. He's like, oh, whatever. And he blocked me, the little dog. So him and that other little gronk Mooks, the things he was saying, he's gonna grape, he's gonna unalive, he's gonna this, he's gonna all of this shit he was saying. I thought bro, you made me sick. Like, I started messaging that Mooks like a fanboy. I started saying, oh, you little dog, where you from? Send me your details. Like, I'll come buy you a coffee, you dog. Like, let me buy you breakfast, you fucking mutt. You know what I mean? And he wouldn't meet up with me, bro. But they promised Slammer they were going to meet him on the weekend. And I kept saying, bro, meet, like, please, meet me. And bro, I'll buy you breakfast. I'll buy you lunch. Like, come, let's go. Let me fly the flag for Islam. Like, happily. You know what I mean? And the dog wouldn't do it, bro. He just blocked me, the mutt. But, all right, then, why talk that tough to Slammer? Like, Slammer's a fucking winner. He's like, all right, whatever. Slammer's doing Slammer. But as much as it's Slammer's problem, it's also you for being a dog. Like, why would you fucking say these things for? Look, I don't have a problem. Look, I speak with Franny all the time. And we always talk about our indifferences in religion, but we don't fight. We don't argue. Me and Cash. You know how much times I've tried to revert Cash? And Cash sees logic and he sees sense. But, Freddie, you're missing the point, lad. Yeah. I tried that. Salam. Listen, I try to talk to Cash. Cash sees logic, but Cash is caught up on passion and pride at the moment. You know what I mean? He's like my brother. Like, look, and let me say this just without veering off topic too much. You know me right now today, as much as I have love for the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, I had to develop this love over time. I grew up with this same love and passion for the Prophet Jesus, alayhi salam, since a boy. So the way these guys look at Jesus, alayhi salam, I do too. Like, I've got all this love and all this passion in me. So a lot of people think turning away from Christianity and coming to Islam means you hate Jesus, alayhi salam. That's not the case. Trust me, I have a lot more love and respect for the Prophet Jesus, peace and blessing be upon him, because I grew up this way. So, Yeah, look, again, that's neither here or there, but my thing is, I have a lot of friends that I debate religion with, and we talk religion on a daily basis with you. And Cash is one of them. But it doesn't mean we fight. It doesn't mean I throw shade and they make jokes. Like, we may make snarky little, like a bit of banter between each other, but it's never deep. The things this Rex and this Mooks, hey, listen, if anyone knows this Mooks dog, him specifically, the things he was saying he was going to do to Slammer, to Slammer's mum. If Slammer have daughters, I'll do this, I'll do that. If you had a wife, I'd unalive her, I'd hang her head upside down and I'll do this and I'll do that. And it's like, you little dog, like, you little dog. You know what I mean? Like, brother, he's very lucky. I had my kids on the weekend and I have a shit phone. I would have rang the troopers to go looking for this guy. I'm telling you right now. Like, the things they were saying were, ooh. But, kick out, salam, welcome, appreciate it. Kick out TJU, let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Hey, the whole team needs to put that in their name, straight out. The whole team needs it. Billy Joe, Sydney. Hey, the whole team needs TJU in their name, straight out. Why not? But yeah, look, my thing is, this Rex dog, proper pea-hearted junkie rat. This Rex, all the things you were saying to Slammer, and you know what he was saying? He said, come on, you little dog. Come on, bro. You want to be tough? Show us what Muslims do. Show us what those muzzos do. He was saying like that. Show us what these muzzies can do. Show us. And I kept saying, brother, let me show you. Like, I'll show you what the muzzos can do. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like, go on, bro. Go on, you little junkie. You're just worried about going on the nod. And he just kept antagonizing this guy all night. And I'm saying, brother, let me take the flag for Islam. I will come. You don't need to look for me. I will come to you. You know what I mean? And the dog would not have a bar of it. That little mutt just would not have a bar of it. Like a proper little dog. Just a junkie, no good dog. Proper little junkie. Like, hi from Bali. How are you, brother? Look, no. His name's just, I don't know. His name's Rex something. He's just a grunk. Oh, he's just a grunk. And as soon as I DM'd him, do you know Taina? Yeah, he's my cousin. He's my cousin. Yeah, him, that little dog. Joe, that's my point. You don't need to throw religion into it. He's a racist little dog. That's all it is. Listen, I've seen him on streams with Kaza, and they're respectful, all right? They're very respectful. OJ, appreciate the follow. I've seen him on streams with a lot of Muslim boys, and they're respectful, but... Nah, he's my cousin. He's my blood cousin. He's my first cousin. Thoughts on shocks? Do you mean the shoes? They're cracker. The Divine, appreciate it. Yeah, that's all right. Come down about it. Kick out. He's a proper little dog. The things they were saying about Islam, like proper little dog. He's a proper little dog. Proper little dog. Like he's a proper junkie little dog. All the things he was promising to Slammer, do it to me. What blocked me from your chat, you little... I think they're calling me. Give me 1 second. Yo, crazy, thank you. Lord knows you're early citizen. Forgive me, I just have to sort something out. Again, at break, Miss J. Hey, you're gonna do it too. Want everyone to have TJU in their name. Obviously. Listen. Yeah, that Rex Tunt faggot. That little gronk. The things that were threatening to Slammer, like, bruh, for starters, I actually gave the guy a follow. I was going to go through because I like their banter. They muck around with each other, but it's nothing too serious. I've seen him muck around with that, what's the other brother's name? The other Kuri brother. They muck around together, but it's never deep. Like, they call each other some real personal names I'd take offense to, but for them, it's not serious. Muzz, yeah. He mucks around with Muzz. He's trying to add me. Tell the little dog to add me in person. I'll see him in person, not on TikTok. Little dog. Well, look, the dog's good at yapping. We're not worried about the yapping. Tell the little dog, answer my DM. Tell that little dog to answer my DM. Little rat. But anyways, I was saying the way him and Muzz play around. And all right, it's just banter. But why with the racist jokes? Like, what's with the racist? You know what I mean? Like, and the things they were saying to Slammer, like, oh my brother, it was outlandish. It was outlandish. The lightest of their jokes was, "Oh, you little muzzy dog. How many times you kissed the carpet? Oh, how many times you headbutt the ground a day, you dog?" And they kept saying things like that. And he kept saying it in that manner. And he kept saying, oi, dog boy. Oi, junkie. Oi, look at that. He's like, "How many times you kissed the ground today?" You know, and kept saying shit like that. And I'm like, "You little rat dog." When I went into his chat, this little mooks was making jokes like, "Oh," he's like, if you had a daughter, brother, I'll do this and "You little rat, no good dog." Like, and I kept pleading in his chat. "Come, like, do it to me." Like, because they were planning to meet up with Slammer for a one-on-one. You know what I mean? They planned a one-on-one with Slammer. I threw my hat in the ring and I said, "Brother, I'll take it. Like, I'll take it." You know what I mean? Do it with me, you little dog. Little rat. Of course they want me to join, little dog. Tell this little dog, answer the DM. That's when we'll join. Then we'll go live together in person. Tell this little dog, answer the DM, we'll go live in person. Little rat. Tell this little rat, I'll come and we'll go live together in person. Little gronk. Tell this little mutt, if he wants to go live in person, Wallah al-Adim, send me a number, send me an address, I'll come tomorrow morning. Wallah al-Adim, Allah is my witness, I'll come tomorrow in the morning. Tell him, come meet me in person, the little dog. Then we'll go live together. I'll put up a show for everybody. I'll happily fly the flag for Islam. You and any other little dog that's got a problem. You little gronk. Little junkie, no good gronk. Little rat. I'll fly Islam on my back, brother. Don't worry, loud and proud. Any issue you've got, you little rat, just answer the DM, little mutt. Like, the annoying bit is Slammer. Like, I kept telling Slammer, "You little idiot, like, shut your fat mouth, get off." And bro, he just kept carrying on and on and on. Harvey, don't go buying into it. It's got nothing to do with Mas. Nah, it's got nothing to do with Mas. It's his other little dog. Look, anyone that comes at me different, I'll take it on. You know what I mean? But tell this little dog, I'll happily take it on. Like, any little dog, nah, I'll happily take it, brother. I'll happily take it. Little gronk. But yeah. Look, anybody who's got a problem, send it, brother. I'll happily take it on. You know what I mean? But to anyone in our chat, don't read into the randoms. "Oh, this guy said this, that guy said that." Just ignore him. And tell this little dog, if he's got a problem, answer the DM. I'll come straight to him, and that's how we'll go live together. And anybody that has an issue, very simple, DM me. Very simple. Any of any of these wannabe content creators that have a problem, shoot me a DM. It's very, very easy. What needs to happen is this Slammer really needs to fucking stop talking Islam. He really needs to. Like, this little fuck, he's an idiot. Like, he's an idiot. You know what I started doing? I started telling his chat to like, everyone report Slammer. Like, report Slammer to shut the chat down. Cracker, filler machine. I kept telling his whole chat to just report him. Just report him and shut him down, the idiot. He was just like the thing, fuck, he's dumb. Like, the guys are there, like, for, I think, like 3 or 4 battles, I sat there watching him. I came in to gift him, like, help the guy out, and bro, they were running a muck on him. And he's there just buying into it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Like, honestly, what is wrong with this guy? Yeah, look, whatever you're doing, do your thing. But don't sit there talking Islam with these gronks. Like, these gronks are purposely getting you to talk religion while you're off your face like a mess so they can clip you up and run amok on you. I want to give it to the kid. Yeah, easy. He'll do anything for coin. Look, I get it again, but don't be doing that. Look, don't be out there trying to push Islam. Like, not like that. You know what I mean? Because you're doing the wrong thing. You're making yourself look like a fucking fool. He's making himself just look stupid, man. Yeah. And not just him. Like, you know your chat is a reflection of you. Yeah. Look how long I've been in here talking about this Gronk, and our chat doesn't like go stupid. They show disappointment, but they don't like. No one started making Christian jokes. You know what I mean? No one started making Christian jokes. This little dog, anytime he'd say something, his whole chat would start going crazy with it. Little mutt. His whole chat, I think there was like 80 of them or 100, and they just started going stupid. Fucking stupid. Like this, yeah, proper fuckwits, you know what I mean? Are you Muslim? Yes, brother. Wait, what am I? But listen, no one's joined. Tell this little fucking Rex rat, if any issue, answer the DM bar. It's very simple. Tell this Rex, this little no good racist junkie thing, all the same promises he made to Slammer, make to me. Commit to me. All the same things you have to say to Slammer, say to me. Promise them to me and see. See where you go, you little Gronk. Little no good Gronk. Little rat. Because Becca, I'd rather say it to you, you little bum. I'd rather say it to you, you bum, you little mess. I'd rather a bum like you come in here and say it to you, you little no good mess. You little no good bum. Fucking mess. I'd rather do what you do and just bridge up to everybody else except the one person who's gonna answer the call. Little Gronk. Now he's old, is he? Listen, the problem's not with anybody. The problem's with this Rex dog. But anybody that has an issue and wants to endorse it, DM me. Anybody who wants the issue, DM me. It's very simple. Anyone who's got a problem, shoot me a DM. Anyone who wants to take on his drama, take it on, DM me. Anybody. Salam, favorite shoes? But it depends on the outfit. Depends on the outfit and the day. Depends on what day, what outfit we're wearing. It's if we're wearing anything to run with Tayens, then we're running Tayens. And if not, then we're running Asics. Staffs, appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Give me 1 second. Jay, the realist, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, it depends, bro. It depends. If it's like, depends on what you're wearing, what you're doing, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to run TNs all day to training. They're rubbish. Natasha, thank you. Appreciate the follow. What shoes I got on right now? I'm wearing slippers, brother. I'm inside. There's no way I'm wearing shoes in my house. No way you're catching shoes in the house. Hey, to everyone that's in our chat, don't listen to kid brains. Like, don't buy into them. You know what I mean? Hey, exotic. Don't buy into, look, when there's little kids saying, oh, this guy said this, that guy said that. You know they're kids. You know they're these little grunky bums trying to, like, you know what I mean? Trying to heighten something. Yeah, Rex. That Rex little dog. Natasha, thank you. Ash, appreciate it. Thank you very much. And listen, Philo, you know what cut me? I was going in there to gift the little dog and everybody else. Like I was making rounds because I just seen him and that Muzz battling, and they were taking the piss out of each other. You know what I mean? They were taking the piss out of each other. I said, man, like it's something to watch. You know what I mean? It's something to watch, but it's not something I can't do that. There's no way I'll be doing that. Show us the collection, not today, brother. It's not something I can do. You know what I mean? It's just absolute bums. Nash, appreciate it. Thank you. What did he say? Just throwing shade. He was picking on some old guy. There was an old guy in here that's Muslim. They were just taking the piss out of him. Say Diddy, you're a bum and you're a nobody. Shut up. No one asked you 2 cents. No one asked you 2 cents. Look, it's yeah. Look, they're just messes. Again, they for some stupid reason they went and found some little old man who's really like he's intoxicated 24/7, who happens to be a Muslim. Alhamdulillah, he is, but Wanderer, thank you, appreciate the follow. They started taking the piss out of him and then threatening him after like 15 minutes of religious jokes and just being real volatile germs. Then they extended an invitation and telling the guy to meet up. You know what I mean? Like, hands, 100, Miss J, 100%. 100%. Appreciate the follow, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Kaden, suck my dick. Pussy. But, yeah. The little dog can say, if I can say this little dog's messages, he can say mine. Little mutt. Little grommet. Appreciate the follow, thank you, brother. But it's got me baffled. It's got me baffled. Like, why the fuck you have all this gunk? Like, bro, stay in your lane and bark your shit. But why turn it religious? Like, why turn it religious? Maybe he's blocked you. They did. They did. He said you have a message. Muzz is in your life. Did you hear me say your name? Ahmed, appreciate it, brother. He knows exactly what he's saying, little dog. He knows exactly what he's saying. But the little rat, he's used to being somebody that won't. He'd never dare say it to anybody with a bit of dash. He knows Slammer's not going to take him up on it, little gronk. No, salam. He knows he's not going to take him up on it, the little rat. Yeah, he's an idiot. Look, he knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. Warajuri, it's like me finding some old little Koori tanked off his head that's junked out in a Christian and start making Christian jokes or start like trying to J him up to talk religion. You know what I mean? Imagine I'll do that and then right at the end of it, have all 200 people just slamming him, carrying on, offering the guy out, threatening him. You know what I mean? And then someone comes my way and says to me, all right, I'll take it on. Make that threats to me. Promise me that. You know what I mean? The little dog pulls away. Oh, your way. Little dog. He's a little dog. He's nothing but a little dog. They straight away, they're battling, watching, and Warajuri, shut up. But the fifth time request, or join, or request. Like, are you dumb or something? Tell this little dog, he wants to go live with me, go live. Like, answer the DM, come live with me in person. Tell this little Rex rat, anything he wants to do in person, we will do. Little scum. I'll happily fly the flag, brother. Little scumbag. He's with me, joined. Listen, tell the little dog we'll join in person. I'm not gonna put on a free show for everyone to play shits and giggles. You win, you've got a big mouth, you talk stupid. But talk in person, that's where we'll talk. We will talk in person, brother. That's where it will matter. All the same promises you made to Slammer, make to me. All the same things you promised to Slammer, promise to me. Come do it in person, then we'll see. Don't play the old man now, because what's Slammer? Slammer's an old man. You didn't have a problem then? Slammer's an old man. Slammer's an old man. Listen, Slammer's not the problem. Making the religious jokes is the problem. But anyone who's got a problem with Islam, DM me and I'll say you too. Anyone who's got a problem with Islam, tell me. Tell me and I'll take it on. If you're trying to beat around the bush, don't shoot direct. 100%. So anyone who's got a problem, don't bark and try and jump around the bush. If you've got a problem with Islam, say it to my face, DM me and we'll meet up. Very simple. Very simple. I'll endorse it for anybody, brother. Anybody, anyone who wants it. Tell me you've got a problem with Islam. Send me, make the same threats and come. Make the same threats and come. Let's see how about it you are then. Let's see how about it you are then. I guarantee you no one does. All this same, but you know what he was saying to him? He was telling him he's gonna do this, made him up, I'm gonna do that here. Started begging him for a one-on-one. Like, where's Slammer gonna fight you, you gronk? You little old dog. Where's Slammer gonna fight you, you gronk? Come fight me, you little rat. I'll take anybody who's got a problem, do it to me. Promise me the same thing. Watch what I'll do to you. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. Nobody does. You've got problems. You've got problems behind the screen because you know people won't come behind the screen. But oh, will you, little dog? Oh, will you, little mutt? You little no-good rat. Sit there and watch. Sit there watching your corner like a little pay-hearted dog. You little junkie. You little junkie. But I bet you don't. I bet you don't. Puh, little pussy. A junkie. Nah. What's the problem? Who's on no problem? Just a little dog making threats. Look, for anyone who's come late, so cut a long story short, there's a little old guy on the app. Look, alhamdulillah, he's a Muslim, but unlucky, the guy's a bit of he gets intoxicated on a daily. Cut a long story short, the guy barks and barks and barks and barks, and he starts trying to give dawah. Like, these guys egg him on, they get him into a religious conversation, and then just start hounding him with religious jokes and start like slamming him with religion jokes. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. They're gonna unalive this, they're gonna ape his daughters, he's gonna ilk his mum, and all this whatever nonsense they're saying. You know what I mean? Anyone that shit and double tap share repost. So any of these little dogs that's got a problem, man up. And listen, anybody who's got a problem or wants to back this little dog, send me a DM. Anybody who's got a problem or anybody whatsoever, send me a DM, brother. Anybody. It's not that hard. But the little dog, as soon as I commented in his chat, the little mutt, he muted me. He blocked me out of his chat, the little dog. So if you can't send me messages, that's why. The little dog, assassin, he's not worth it. Look, it's not about that, assassin. I don't want a drama. But the bloke was throwing shade on Slammer, but not about Slammer. It was more, the jokes were too Slammer, but they were about Islam. You know what I mean? So it's like me saying to you, if you're, let's say you're a New Zealander, All right, and I'm saying, fuck New Zealand. I hate New Zealand. New Zealand dog. New Zealand dog. New Zealand. You know what I mean? Like, New Zealand are rapists. New Zealand are this. New Zealand are that. It's nothing to do with you. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? This little dog knew what he was doing. Anything that came out of his mouth was all religious. You little Muslim dog, you little Muslim this, you little, you know what I mean? You little terrorist, you little rapist. It was nothing to do with Islam, but everything to do with Islam. But listen, let me tell you how I knew he knew. Right at the back end of it, the little dog, when Slema mentioned my name and said something to do with Islam, the guy's like, nah, I don't have a problem with Muslims. I didn't say that. You know what I mean? He changed it quickly, the little dog. Little rat. But I messaged him in person. I said, bro, you got a problem with Islam? Don't bark on people's wives and do dumb shit like that. Play around. I get it. Take the piss. I understand. But what's with the religious jokes, you little dog? And if you do have a problem and you feel that strongly, come. I will endorse it. Little grunk. I'll fucking endorse the drama. I'll fly the flag with Islam 100%. Oh, 100%, lad. Look, it's not I don't have an issue with no one, bro. But making religious jokes like that is just stupid, bro. It's just like, yeah, stupidity. Everyone does it. Well, then everyone are scumbags. Anyone who throws shade at people's cultures or religions are just scums. Just proper scums. No good scums. Like going after people, look, me going after your background, a gronk. It's like, I've got to be a gronk to be doing that. Same like going after your religion. You got to be a gronk. No matter your background, no matter your faith. Look, I'm a Muslim. You see me making Christian jokes? No. Because it's a disrespect to me and my culture and my faith. So you don't do that. You know what I mean? And look, I was going in there to gift the little dog. I'm glad I seen it before I gifted the little man. You know what I mean? I never seen him before. I seen a story about that Muzz telling something personal that happened to him. Love you, that's all I'm sure I appreciate about it. But it's they're all gronks, you know what I mean? Just proper gronks. Proper little gronks. 1 second. Philo, you're starting to sound like these other little kids. Oh, join their live. Philo, I'm starting to think you're a fucking child. Oh, join their live, they're waiting for you. What the fuck's wrong with you? I expect it from the no good kids, not from a fucking grown man. Fuck me dead. You expect that from the kids. This bloke's older than me. Shush. That went straight over the top of his head. The fuck? But listen, again, going at someone's culture, someone's like background, it's just stupidity. It's stupidity. Yo, appreciate the follows. Thank yous. Where you at? But look, the same things he was promising. The same thing he was promising to when he stopped bad drivers. Look, the same things he was promising to Slammer, promised to me. When I was saying that to Slammer, it was him and his Mooks dog, 2 of them. As soon as I started saying that, I jumped in straight away. I went into his chat and I said, oh, you little dog. I said, what's your issue with Islam? And da-da-da. Then he's like, they ignored me at first. I said it again. I said, any of you little dogs, all you little racist mutts that have a problem, say it to me, DM me. I'll buy you a coffee. And none of them, they all, instead, you know what they done? They blocked me. Little rat. So if he can't message me, that's why. He blocked me, the little dog. Like proper little gronks, you know what I mean? Like, look, there's no need for it, you know what I mean? Oh, again, with that Rex, the problem is, the problem is, yeah, of course he is. He's a little pea-hearted dog, that's why. 100% they'll be watching. They'll be watching, 100%. But, too bad the dog hasn't got the nuts to send me a DM, huh? Oh, kick his face in, the little mutt. Oh, kick his head clean in, little junkie. But look, again, the problem is, he can't do nothing. Like, he hasn't got personality. The only thing that sells for him is, like yelling and screaming and swearing at people, you know what I mean? They can't, like, see how we sit back on a daily, we just muck around, we do nothing. Every now and again, we may battle, but never you don't do nothing, you know what I mean? Like, you don't do nothing. But, if these guys don't yell and scream, they can't get anywhere. Like, nothing comes of it, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah. The only way to get a bit of traction is to yell and scream, that's it. Hey, big boss, pick him up and come for a drive then, brother. Pick him up and come for a drive. Again, I will happily fly the flag for Islam. Just DM me. Hey, this little Rex dog, don't play the old man now. What about Slammer? Slammer can barely stand up. You weren't worried about age then. You weren't age conscious at that time. You little rat. What a little rat. Like, look, anyways, I had to get it out there just so everybody knew who this little dog was. He's a no good racist little bum. Slammer can't sit up, let alone fight somebody. Who's he gonna fight? And look, you know what's baffling to me? Take the piss. I understand that's your niche. You don't have personality. Look, we sit here day in, day out. We do nothing. We don't abuse people. We just have a laugh. We have a laugh. They can't do that. They haven't got the personality to. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100% they are. I know they'll be watching. I know 100% they'll be watching. But too bad the little dog won't DM me. Little rat. I know the little doggies. But let him DM me, the little mutt. Look, they're threatening, oh, this Rex he was threatening Slammer being a gronk. Why? You know what I mean? Like, why? What's the issue? For starters, Slammer's a nobody. Slammer is a nobody. Like, he's just minding his own business. Like, he's literally, wow. And then, rather than taking the piss out of Slammer, he's taking the piss out of Slammer's religion. You know what I mean? Like, what a little pay-hearted dog. Like, that's got to be the most indirect, piss-weak, pay-hearted maneuver ever. You know what I mean? Like, he's got no balls to stand up loud and proud and say what he feels for Islam. Instead, he directs it at Slammer in the hope that no one, you know what I mean? No one's going to ride for it. Unlucky for him, I slipped through his chat that day. Oh, and look, like I said, I was there about to gift the little dog. I was about to gift this little dog. I'm glad I caught it when I did. I was just about to gift the little rat. I've never been through their lives. Like I said, I seen his live mucking around, and I seen another live not a live. I seen a video of that Muzz telling a personal story that happened with him. I liked the banter between them, and I felt sorry for the personal story. So I shot him a DM and said, look, if ever you need anything, here's my number, reach out. You know what I mean? So it's very simple. I went through and lucky I seen him carrying on. Little dog. Lucky I seen him carrying on, little dog. Little nobody. Nah, unknown. No, had nothing to do with Muzz. Had nothing to do with it. It was just this other little dog. But again, if anybody at all has an issue, anybody, and they feel like they want to take on his drama, then happily send me a DM. Very simple. I don't have an issue with nobody's culture, nobody's faith. That's not us. By anybody who does, it's a very easy fix. A very easy fix. Shoot me a DM, brother. Shoot me a DM. We can handle it. Again, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a gangster. But I'm a soon-to-be husband. I'm a dad. I'm a Muslim. I'm loud and proud, brother. I'll take it on. I'll buy anybody a coffee. Anybody who wants it, I'll buy it, brother. Notorious, how are you, brother? Look, I don't know why people go there. You know what I mean? I didn't want to bring it up early on. I wanted to kick back with all our regulars before it came. So, Jazzy, what? No one mute this little whore. No one mute her. What an impression you're making. I know you think you're being funny, but you're a peasant. You're a nobody. sit there being a peasant. Do you know what the impression I'm giving kids? Is when somebody barks and somebody makes threats upon the weak, get the fuck in there and represent. That's the impression I'm giving to kids, you little rat. You little nobody. What impression are you giving kids? You know what I mean? Be a boy but claim a female? You little bum. You little bum. The impression I'm giving kids, not the impression, the thing I will tell kids is stand tall, loud and proud, brother. Oh, back yourself all the way. Back yourself all the way. Don't let no little dog sit and bark. And if you see somebody doing wrong, get in, represent. Or see the elderly being picked on by the weak, I'm going to expose the weak every time. So should every young kid that's following me. Any young'uns that follow me. That's the message. That's the message. How much for a gram? Chelsea, I don't know. You look like you swallow for a gram, so you look like you're doing cock for rock type things. Chelsea, you look like you go the opposite way. Don't make out like you pay. You know you sell. You know you're selling yourself. Don't be silly. Chelsea, don't be stupid. They're not coming here telling fibs. I know you don't pay. I know you don't pay. I know you don't pay. Little bum. Don't block this dog. Don't block this dog. Let's see if I've got a message. I don't know how they're that bothered. I don't know how they're that bothered. 100%. 100%. Oak for rock. Kick out facts. Listen, for me, anything wrong, I'll stand up for. It's not that it's just that it just so happened to be that this guy was degrading Islam at that time. You know what I mean? It just so happened to be. King, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. But look, again, I was only there to show the dog some love. That's what I was burning. I was going to, oh, this little rat, it done my head in. Allah raising my status. I mean, look, I was only there to show the little dog some love. I was literally going through to gift the guy. You know what I mean? I was burning. Look, again, I never seen him before. I just seen a bit of banter between him and someone else. I thought, mad. You know what I mean? Jazzy, you must be brain dead. No one said Slammer is innocent. I know Slammer's a dipshit. I know this. But my thing is, your jokes weren't too Slammer. Your jokes were about Islam. Your jokes were all Muslim jokes. Your jokes were all about being a terrorist and being a this and being a that. And you idiot. Look, no one's coming after, you're coming after the wrong person. You're coming in here barking, being an idiot. I'm just addressing you. Look, you will get the same respect you give. When you come through here and you bark, I want to carry on in return. But you just better be good because I'm very quick with it. You know what I mean? If you're coming in here to yap, be fast because I'm really quick on the toes. I haven't got many talents, but I'm quick with it. I'm blessed with that. Trust. Although you're a Christian. Anywho. But yeah, again, look, I never had an issue with the guy. I only endorsed the issue that he gave to Thing. You know what I mean? So, calling me a boy. Are you done? Fuck, must be blinded. She must have missed it all. Look, now's not the time. We're not trying to talk very real stories. Farah, thank you. Salam. Abs. Parish, appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, anyone that hasn't, hit the follow. It's free. Double tap, share, repost. Hit the heart me. Watch you on the podcast. Thank you, brother. Inspiration. Thank you, my brother. West, appreciate it. Thank you. Likewise, my brother. Appreciate it. Princess, it does. It means you're a no good slapper. That's what it means. It means you're a bum. You're a bum begging for some attention. It means you're a no good bum begging for a bit of clout. Look, again, I don't know. I don't have a personal issue with anybody, but I'm just saying, we need to show these dogs some love. You know what I mean? Nick, thank you. End the live. Go do something with your time. I sent you 4K. Yeah, no worries. Yo. Wait, I don't know if this guy thinks he's funny but that's like the maybe 5th time I've seen it. Listen, again, I don't have a personal issue with this guy. Saya, thank you, brother. Thank you. Nick, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Leo. Yeah, I think I remember you, brother. You're the young guy, yeah? Jazz. How are you? Kick out, done. I'm ending right now. But listen, again, I don't have any issue with the guy personally. I don't personally have an issue with anybody. The issue was, I came through to gift the guy. I was coming to show love, only to find they're throwing shade at everything I stand and believe. You know what I mean? Like, look, he was having a debate with Slemmer. All right, take the piss. I understand it. That's not it. Like, I get it. Yeah, the crew's brother. All right, I get it. I don't have a problem with that. Terry Mapp, he does the same. That wasn't it. But the jokes weren't at Slammer. The jokes were about Islam. Every joke, Islam. Like, you fucking dog. Fucking infuriated me. Like, you know, I sat in his chat for ages trying to comment and the dog wouldn't. He just kept blocking me, the dog. At first, every time I wrote a message, they mute it. Like they remove it. You know what I mean? And then finally at the end, the little dog, they blocked me. And then I went to Slammer. I'll go in Slammer's chat and I'll keep telling Slammer, like, put us in, tell this little dog to DM me and whatever. Right in the end, Slammer say something. He's like, I don't have a problem with Muslims. I didn't say that. Like, you little dog. You've been hounding the guy for the last 20 minutes. Him and his little grunky chat. Look, I don't understand. Look, I get this much. But what I don't understand is the level of commitment you give to idiots like this. So look, you know when I came to the app? I got offered $60,000 a month. $60,000 a month to push gambling. Allah knows best my faults. I got plenty of faults. And sadly, gambling is one of them. As much as I would have loved to jump on the 60K, I can't. Like, it goes against everything. Look, it's all right for me to fuck up and cripple myself, but never am I going to put it out there and cripple, like, the people who rock with me. You know what I mean? Imagine I come out and say, oh, I made this much doing this. My followers are going to look at me and say, oh, man, let me do that too. So imagine I did that to yours. I'd lose sleep at night. By Allah, I will cop, like, brother, I fear the punishment. You know what I mean? So I won't do that. Do I need 60K a month? Oof, brother, I can't pay rent. You know what I mean? Like I said, never in my life have I struggled this much financially. Why? Because I'm trying to do everything, like everything halal, everything. I slip, I make stupid mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I was offered 60K a month. Yeah? I know people are going to do, 60K. 60K is a lot of money, but it's not what people think it is. But I got also offered 60,000 a month to push gambling. I rejected it. All right? Like 60,000 a month. So, look, there's a lot to it, but look, hey, brother, I really don't care. Wait. Look, I don't care. Like, what do you, again, that wasn't the issue. That wasn't the issue. Amanda, appreciate it. CJ, thank you. Yeah. Like, I've never struggled so much financially in my life. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, but in saying that, I'm not about to be yes. No way at all, lad. Watch it. J-Shock, brother, just a J-Shock. I'll never belittle myself and do that type of shit, you know what I mean? But I guess some people, they just don't care, bro. Like, they've got no morals, man. You know what I mean? I remember one day I come on here, I went live, I had a couple of people dump lying. I made a couple grand that way. I thought, mad. Like, I actually needed the money. Like, I actually used the money to do certain things. You know what I mean? But I'm not about to fucking sit here and just blast people and call people out and belittle their backgrounds and their faith, and you know what I mean? Like, you know what cut me? Look, like I said, no diggity, appreciate it, but I was actually going to show these guys love. So with this Rex, I seen him and that Muzz together, alright? Muzz put something out personal that happened to him. Yeah, yeppa, inshallah, I'll get it. Bianca, how are you? I seen a personal story of his, and the bloke, it was heartfelt. Like, you know, when I seen it, I almost shed a tear for him. Like, not just for what happened to him, but it was something personal, you know what I mean? And I fucking, bro, I sent the guy a message. I thought it was something recent that happened to him, and he was saying that he's having problems. People are turning on him over it. He's got family who are going off at him, you know, over set incident. So I said I DM'd him. I said, bro, if you have a personal issue, here's my number. And he only just responded today. He's like, no, whatever. I just sent it today. And I said, yeah, all good. But are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. But well, Auntie, sorry, did I miss your... Auntie, all good. It doesn't really matter. Look, my problem isn't about Slammer. That's got nothing to do with it. They weren't picking on Slammer. They were picking at Islam. I don't care about Slammer. Like, Slammer's... You know what I tried to do? I got everybody to spam report him. I wanted to shut his live down. Look, I don't care about Slammer. That's not the issue. But, yeah. Well, it's not about that. It's not about that. It really isn't about that. Ella, thank you. Appreciate it. Ella? Louis, tell me that you, Louis. Are you Ella? Or is that actually your name, Ella? Ella, tell me that's your actual name. You're talking about the same stuff, and who are you, bro? And who the fuck are you? How are you, Pax Nostame? Sorry, I thought you were one of the boys. He always says that. Like, he always puts his username as Ella. Like, what a bum. He went that far out of his way. He said he left for an hour to come back. Like, why come back, you bum? Jay, appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, the 210. Jade, wait, is that a fake account? Why are you saying that? Why are you saying, yeah, the 210? Do you know something personal you shouldn't be mentioning? My uncle is Ivo. Salam, how are you, my brother? I can mention it? Easy. Yeah. Philo, that's what I was saying. When she made the joke, the 210, I thought, oh, yeah. Only certain people know, you know what I mean? Only certain people know of this. Machine. Hey, what do we think about the hat? Lucky on one of them. But hey, listen, again, I don't have personal issues with anybody. Thank you. I don't have personal issues with absolutely anybody. My only concern, my only issue was that this guy was just making every joke under the sun about Islam. He wasn't really making jokes at Slammer. Look, I honestly don't care about Slammer. Slammer's a clown. Sadly, Slammer was being disrespectful to himself and Islam. Nice colour, cracker, eh? I was trying to get Slammer reported. Hey, I promise you, love the hair, thank yous. I was trying to get Slammer reported for not ending his life. I kept telling him, bro, end your lock, stop. But you're on tilt, lad. You're on tilt, what are you doing? And they just kept making religious jokes. Look, I honestly could not care less about Slammer. Slammer is not the issue here. The issue was the jokes he was making and the way he was making them in regards to Islam. That's the issue there. Kid his life, like, run a mac on him, I don't care. Slammer does the same, you know what I mean? Slammer does the exact same. So we don't care about that. But what I do care about is people disrespecting Islam for no good reason, bro. And look, I'll get a lot of people throw shade at me and make religious jokes and whatever, but they're on fake accounts. I don't know. But when you've got a platform, Alicia, thank you. Appreciate the roses. To everyone that is gifting, thank yous very much. I appreciate it. When you're disrespecting Islam and you have a platform, then I don't know, bro. Look, it's not up to me to say who deserves a platform and who not, but come on, man. Like, look, to anybody who's like legit, you know what I mean? Anybody who's legit, and you're a human being and you're an adult for that matter, how could you rock with somebody like that? Yeah, look, again, let me get back to what I was saying earlier before I got cut off. I come to the app, all right? I come to the app. I was offered 60K a month, all right? 60K to promote gambling. I said no. I didn't even hesitate. In a heartbeat, I said no, like that. I came home. I said to Marianne, I said, fuck. I said, I got offered 60 grand. She's like, really? Like, she was happy. And she's like, good, yeah, it's paying off. And I said, nah. I said, they want me to promote gambling. And then she's like, wow. Like, she already knew, without even asking me, she knew I rejected it. I said, yeah, like, in a heartbeat, I rejected it. I said, but fuck, imagine. I started trying to convince myself, right? The devil started playing the games in my head. I started saying, fuck, should I do it? Like, should I this, should I that? Let's go, yeah. I started saying, should I just do it? Like, imagine I do it once or twice, just get a quick lick. But then, like, yeah, I can't. It's not something I can do. But, did I think about it? Yes. Will I do it? No. Do I have faults? Yes. I'm not saying I don't gamble. I've never gambled. Sadly, I've got many flaws, you know? And that's one of them. But I'm about to push it? No, brother. I'm not pushing that to absolutely nobody. So you know what they done? Exposing racism. Appreciate you, brother. You know what they done? They upped the offer. They go, what if we can get you, we start you here and we can get you upwards of 120K. I'm like, bruh. Hey, brother, nothing wrong with safe gambling. Respectfully, there is no such thing as safe gambling, brother. The only time you can afford to gamble safe is when you are a fucking cajillionaire. And even then, I wouldn't say it's safe. I'd say it's just, yeah. But hey, anyone that's chilling, double tap, share, repost. Drop us a follow, why not? It's free. Break the bank for me. Hit the heart me. It costs a lot of money. It costs you 1 coin. Deposit limits. No such thing, brother. Alisa, thank you. Appreciate it. But I'm not going to promote that. Look, imagine anybody does himself dirty, does himself a mischief, and it came from something I did. Fuck, I'll be, bruh. I'll burn. I'd burn. I'd lose sleep. Beck, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Even when you win, you still lose 100%. Oh, can you close them, please? Morgan's on back of the shower, please. Ella, thank you. Appreciate it. Restricted. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, run the ball up. I've seen restricted sharing it every like however many. Someone else run the ball up and share it for us. Come on. The brother's sharing it on his own. Double tap, share, repost. Drop us a follow if he's having it. It's all free. But restricted. Thank you very much. But yeah, listen, again, like, they asked me, Adrian, walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. They asked me to promote it and they pay me. I said no. I've been offered big sums of money. Shayna, thank you, sis. I've been offered Shayna TJU. Let's get it. Love the name change. Love the name change. Unc, thank you, brother. Where you from? Area from Sydney, from Guildford. Background from Cook Islands, from God's country. I call it Cook Islands. Most people say God's country, but yeah. But yeah, listen, look, my thing is, they have a lot of money on standby to promote dumb shit. But what about the fact that I'm running an organization? What about the fact that 3 days out of my 5-day week, I sacrifice, I give to everybody and anybody bar myself and my loved ones. Sadly, I'll put the personal people in my life on the back burners to put time and effort over here to you know what I mean? To try and build and develop what I'm doing. But no one's offered me money over this. No one's tried to back me there. No one's tried to help me with this. There's been no large sums of money offered, you know what I mean? I had a brother, alhamdulillah, last week step in and donate some money. Like, wow, you know what I mean? I've had cash. Cash has been, because he's got my mobile number, every here and there, a little sum of money pulls up on my account and it's got Cash's name next to it, you know what I mean? Can you show us your chest? No, thank you, brother. George, again, I do not care. What are you saying, brother? I know you must be young. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. That means nothing to me. That really means nothing to me. Good on them. Like, the issue isn't yeah, 100% he does. Look, Cash sends money and doesn't say nothing. He just, look at my account, there's a random sum. I look near the name and it's Cash. Yep. Look, I don't care about Slammer. Slammer's not the problem. Like, I honestly don't care. The issue was the jokes and the shit they were throwing on his slam. You know what I mean? You know, Slammer, like, someone could kill his life, run amok with him, but if they would come over the next second and say, like, butter him up, he'd fall for it like that. He's very, Slammer has a good heart, genuinely, but he doesn't always know how to deliver. You know what I mean? Joy, appreciate the follow, my brother, thank you. Viz, relax. Slammer wants you. Slammer's gonna bash you. No worries. Slammer can do what he wants, brother. Brent, thank you. Slammer can do what he wants. If he wants to bash me, he can bash me, brother. Good on him. Rose, thank you. Raz, thank you. Tattered Aussie, thank you, brother. The fuck he's gonna bash me, you idiot? Get out of here. We're not joining anybody. We're not joining anybody. Tell the dipshit he should have joined me that night when I fucking tried to tell him to. Listen, I don't have a problem with Slammer. If he's, you know, right this second, if Slammer is abusing me, it's because somebody's got in his head. Because I've showed him nothing but love. I highly doubt he's throwing shade my way. Like, you know what I mean? I highly doubt he is. And if he is, it's because he's been misled. Somebody's jaded him up. You know what I mean? He's been ill-advised. I've got nothing but respect for Slammer. He can abuse me if you want. If Slammer abusing me helps him hit a lick, inshallah, cracker, do your thing, my brother. Throw shade at me, call me a dog, tell everyone you're going to pump me. Just hopefully they gift you. Let them gift you, brother. Abuse me all you please. Get that money, baby. He's not abusing you. Yeah, I highly doubt he is. I highly doubt he is. Wallah. I really highly doubt he is. There's no way. I've done nothing but show this guy love. Why would he abuse me? You know what I mean? Why would he threaten me and stuff? I just got cut because he was being a dipshit that day. At the end of the day, TikTok, yeah, it is, sadly. Elizabeth, you're right. But, hey, Elizabeth, since he drop us a follow, why not? It's free. He's talking. Jade, I believe ya. Wallah, I believe ya. I believe ya. The other bloke is, yeah. Yeah, of course he is. But too bad the dog won't come see me in person. Too bad the dog won't come see me in person. Oh, yeah. Yeah, too bad the little PR junkie won't come see me. Like, what a shame. Monty 685. I was hoping for a knight in shining armor moment right now. Yeah, of course he is. Yeah, exactly. That's what that little dog done to me. Roscoe, appreciate it. That's what he done to me, yeah. Dewey, salams. Yeah. He's just a proper gronk. Like, he's just a proper gronk. No worries, brother. Look, the hitter, what's happening, bro? Oh, to everyone in the chat, don't jump. This is not that hitter. This hitter is one of the boys. So nobody don't mute him, don't carry on. This is, if you see the other hitter, it's that dog. This one, the ICU hitter, he's one of the boys. So don't jump at him. No one say anything silly. But yeah, I look with this again. I don't care. Honestly, don't care. It's nothing personal. The only reason I got cut is the little dog started slandering Islam for no good reason. Like that's all it was. And it cut me. Like I said, I was going to show love. Well, yeah, he was the only one that could actually play until we met Eric. When we met Eric, you know what I mean? Eric, we actually made all the finals, and then he started being a dipshit. Oh, bro, done my head in. We made the finals. We get we get a cracker load out. We're 5-5-5. We get end game. We got full heals. We got extra meds, extra shield, extra everything we want. We got rotation. We're sitting in the box. What does this guy do? There's like a med kit in the middle of just sitting there. He's like, oh, sorry, I want to go get the med kit. But we don't need it. We got full, we got wipes, we got everything. He runs out, gets the med kit, bang, everyone starts blasting him. I've got to save him. They find out I'm a solo, then everybody pushes me. Oh, I was burning. That would have been the first open final, or not open, it would have been the first FNTS finals we made as a duo. You know what I mean? Because they made a duo season. Fuck, we would have done all right. I'm not saying we would have won, but we would have done all right. Guaranteed we make finals. Guaranteed. We make it all the way. You know what I mean? It would have come down to, I think, like 1,000 players. We would have guaranteed made that. But yeah, Eric's good when he pays attention. When Eric doesn't be cocky, he's very good. Because he can fight. He's a very good fighter. He just doesn't play with the brain. Because he's young. Or he was young then, you know what I mean? But now he'll probably go off. Swear you actually play. We'll be in Oz, yeah, 100%. Hitter, 100%, bro. We'll link up for sure, bro. Chunks, appreciate it. Ginger, Anonymous, thank you. But hey, so listen, anybody who thinks they can play Fortnite, back it. I'll fucking piece up everybody. That's my game, brother. Did you watch World Cup? Nah. That's my game. I can't be touched on that game. Hey, listen, you know, it's a funny story. See, Hitter, he started teaching me how to play. I used to play with them. I used to just be the guy who carries all the med packs. Then I wanted to learn how to play. I used to go sit in creative with him because he used to beat everybody, or he used to carry our whole squad will get wiped. He's the only one left catching us the dub every time. So I used to say to him, bro, teach me how to play. I want to learn how to play. Long story short, he took us into creative, started teaching me, and then I just started outdoing everybody. I started doing well. I started playing competitive. I started playing comp. I started playing fucking wages. You know what I mean? I started doing actually well. I used to play with my nephew here, Jermaine, with my son. The boys, I tell you, is that my son? So, but he say, yeah. But listen, so I bought me a 3070 when 3090s were top of the range. Brother, stop telling me I don't care. I'm not joining nobody. Talk to them and get lost. I'm busy, brother. We're chilling. I can play both. But I started learning keyboard. I started practicing on KBM. Controller, I used to play. Just to play all the tournaments. I got PS5 and a 3070. You have me one-on-one in Fortnite? Brother, drop a follow. Once I get sorted with the internet, this, that, and I get my computer set up, we're on. Haven't jumped on in ages. Nah, I'm gonna. Hitter. 100% I'm gonna. When I get back on the game, bro, my computer's here. My computer's on the side here, look. I don't want to show my whole house, but there. My computer's right there. There's shit internet here, bro. But once I set it up, 100% I'll get back on it. Me and your brother, we used to run a mark, lad. Me and your brother used to run a mark. The only thing with him is that he runs loose. You know what I mean? Like back then, because he was a lot younger. Now he'd be better to play with. Now he'd be a lot better to play with. And he should be good. At that time, he was playing keyboard. He was learning keyboard. You know, I used to run amok on him, but he was only learning on keyboard. So now he'd be a lot better, I'd imagine. Oh, she got everybody. Yeah. Oh, someone mute this dead set Gronk. Love you, brother. How are you? How are you, my brother? Someone mute this little Gronk. What was your peak season? Fuck. I don't even know way. I don't even know way. Make me a mod. Look, the time I was there, my favourite season was the Iron Man season. That was the best, bro. And then the one when we used to go to Misty Meadows, the Misty Meadows season. That was cracker. We used to go to Misty Meadows and just don that place. We used to go there, I'd let, like, one will land the hill, one will land the other side, and then the other two will land the middle and just rip the whole area. Like, no one, bro, that was our job spot. No one could come there. Nobody. We own Misty Meadows. And then from there, we'll push the middle, and then see you later, game over. We win. We used to go on streaks, like 3-4 win streak, then we'd lose one. 3-4 win streak, 5 streak, 10 win streak, then we'd lose one. Like, Hito was part of it. Like, Hito used to carry us the most. Because we couldn't play. He was the best. It used to be me, my brother, his brother, and him. Or me and my brother, one of our mates, and Hito. And fuck, he used to carry hard. He used to carry hard. But we'll play soon. We'll play soon. Very soon. I just got to get some... I got to figure out what I'm doing, bro. I've been made... Look, you know, I've been promised so many things by so many people. Oh, yeah. Shayna, all good. All good. Marion's just here. She's fucking being lazy. You're the only mod. Nah, Kick Out was there too, actually. And Miss J, but maybe they stepped out. She's got her phone on, but she's just not, like, she's not watching it. You know what I mean? But all good, Shayna. Grill. I'm here. Yeah, there's a lot of people that's here on a regular, Jade. That's why. Look up. Look back, like this week coming, so like Thursday, Friday. Whoever's here regularly that we always say, we'll make a mod. We don't want to make people mod just to hear one off, you know what I mean? Just out of respect to the people who are here all the time. Because then it's disrespectful to them. Because a lot of people offer to run the ball up, you know what I mean? So, that's all. All the people that are mods are just family. It's literally just family, that's it. They're all my relatives. The only ones who are mods are my relatives. You know what I mean? My nephew, the one I always say is my son, the little prick's never here. He's always fucking, I don't know what he's doing. And then that one's my baby sister, but little bitch is in here all the time either. She dogs it. She's too fucking busy, I don't know what she's doing. You'd think she'd fucking be here every single night just because I said to her, like, don't worry about your husband, don't worry about your family, don't worry about your kids. Fucking moderate my life. Little bitch. She should be here day in, day out. But no, I don't need a baby sister. Who needs a baby sister when you've got a fucking Shayna and a Kick Out? There's no need, brother. When you've got a Shayna and you've got a Kick Out, you don't need little sisters. And a Miss J, hey, Miss J usually dominates. She's usually here, but maybe it's late for her, this, that, you know what I mean? But Miss J's always here. And not only here, like, they're always here and all over the videos. Like, every time I put a video, I always see, like, Shayna and Joe's, and then it's Kit Kat or Miss J. Guaranteed. Like, never a doubt. Or even Nas. Nas is never in the lives as much, but she's always all over the videos. Every time I drop a video, there's always a reshare or a repost, something like that, and a comment from Miss J. And Nas, sorry. Slimmer, relax, but don't tell me. Don't tell me, brother. I know it'll be good to battle people, gift this, that, whatever, but You're an idiot. You shouldn't entertain that stuff, bro. You're disrespecting. Look. Anyways, look, I don't want to flame you and be an idiot, but yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. What is the? It would have been if I was gonna battle, I would have battled the little brother, the little Hazi. He's good. But it's not about that. Don't defend anything. Don't talk Islam, you idiot. You know what I mean? Don't talk Islam at all. It's stupidity. See you soon, easy, brother. But hey, if there's anybody interested in that needs hats, jumpers, this, that, whatever, cop some Tank Nation gear. Cop some Tank Nation gear. Alright, so listen, let's not get this let's not get it confused. I'm not backing up slammers. Alright, I don't care what's going on with Islam. I'm defending Islam. Alright? I'm on comments showing yeah. I'm not backing up Slammer. I'm defending Islam. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Salam, brother, how are you? I know everyone wants to battle and look, they want to battle now. Obviously, it'll be good because everyone will give, but I don't want to entertain these little shit wrecks. Obviously, I'd love to battle on the anime will be good, but I will go live with this Rex dog in person. Tell this little dog we will go live in person if you want to go live. Give me the same promises you gave to Slammer and come see me in person. He promised Slammer he'll meet him, he'll do this, he'll do that. You know, he'll do this with his head and blah, blah, blah. So again, look, don't tell me. If Slammer's arguing with people, I don't care. If Slammer has problems, I don't care. Slammer was not the thing. Plan and prepare for and I'll be there, inshallah. Look, I really don't care about that. You had a big night. On your brother. Look, honestly, it's again, everyone's missing the point. It's not about that. Like, it's, yeah. Oh, give me 1 second. All right, let's go. Oh yeah. Vortex, appreciate it, brother. Yeah, he's an idiot. Look, he's a fucking idiot. Busy away, brother. Look, now what Slammer's gonna start doing is being a trying to get people to buy into it to give himself a bit of hype. He's a fucking idiot. He's an idiot. Look, again, I'm not defending Slammer. I do not care. I honestly don't care for Slammer. I'm not defending him. I was purely defending Islam. That was it. Whatever happens with Slammer, like, good riddance. You know what I mean? Like, it means nothing to me. Him trying to yap and like he's a fuckwit. He's honestly a fuckwit. But my thing is to all the people who endorse that type of behavior, come on, bro. Look. Yeah. Billy Joe, I said that. But they blocked me instead. They blocked me. I said exactly that. They just, whatever. But again, my thing is, why do people endorse that type of shit? You know what I mean? What? Huh? Yeah, it's look, if you're an adult, yeah, I understand everybody likes a bit of hype. Everybody likes a bit of Armadre and whatever. I understand it. But if you're sincerely sitting there and buying into that and letting that be what gets you, like, come on, man. It wasn't muted. Huh? I didn't get it, bro. It wasn't muted. What do you mean? Did I miss a comment? No, bro, look, it's not that deep. It's all right. Yeah, when I'm ready to. But listen, again, what I was saying about these clowns is, if you're an adult, why, in what world would you back that sort of behaviour? Like, why would you? Because it's not up to me to tell you where to go and where to spend your money and where not to, but why would you spend money on things like that? Why would you endorse that type of behaviour? To someone being disrespectful and condescending and, like, it's, to anybody, let alone Islam. Like, look, it's not just that it's about Islam. Yeah, that just happens to be the issue this time, but for people talking like that and being like that and acting in that way, like, come on, man, surely that's not something you pay to see. Like, you know, that's pathetic, man. Like, that is, yeah. It's honestly pathetic. Like, come on, man. How are you really paying that? Nah, appreciate you, bro. Rach, thank you. How are you? Yasmina, welcome back. But look, again, it's not up to me to tell people where and how to spend their money. Do what you want when you want. But like, paying to say that, come on, man. That's what these gronks up to keep being scumbags. God forbid you go and show somebody respect, show them love, and actually be polite with them. You get nowhere. But be a bum and carry on and start threatening people, get loud and, you know, pretend like you're the toughest guy. You know, like, you get nowhere. Salam, how are you? Like, how pathetic is it? Like I said, we came to the app. When I came here, they offered me $60,000 to be an idiot. Like, think about that. Like, actually think about that. They offered me $60,000. But, like, opposing that, I haven't had anybody come up to me and say, listen, good on ya, you're running a charity, you're doing some community work, we rock with what you're doing here. He's 20K, let alone 60K. You know what I mean? That's honestly crazy to me. Wait, did I miss something again? Like just some gambling place, some gambling website, some casino place, you know what I mean? But, bro, 60 grand, come on, man. It's like, it's gronky, you know? It is proper gronky. But too bad, on the other end of the spectrum, no one will do nothing about it, you know what I mean? Nobody. There's no one out here with money jumping behind people pushing a positive message. Nobody. But there's plenty of people with money spending millions, if not billions, behind people who are being idiots. Of people spending billions. Come on, man. Billions to be scums. Look, come on, brother. That's scummy. That's honestly scummy. Be a scumbag, they'll pay you. Stand tall, be positive, they'll write you off and do nothing for you. But listen, it's getting late, it's 11:50, it's way past my bedtime. Do me a favour, we need 3K. We need 3K likes. Everyone quickly double tap. I'm going to jump off. I've had my kids all weekend, that's why I haven't been able to jump on. But I will be live, yeah. I'll be live throughout the week, obviously. I do jump on every day. You know, I didn't get a chance to run amok tonight and try and battle and this and that and whatever, but yeah. Inshallah, tomorrow we will see if we can get a battle running. See if we can get something happening. Yeah, but everyone quickly double tap for me. Let's see if we can quickly hit 210. Done. Look at that. In seconds. When everyone wants to double tap, it goes like that, bro. It's so quick. It actually goes so quick. But I love you. I appreciate it. Good night. Hey, don't forget the giveaway is going to be on Instagram. So if you haven't got if you aren't following us on Instagram, run them up for us. That's the one. Hit up. I've got a private page and a business page. So drop us a follow on them. The giveaway is going to be like $1,000 once we hit 5K on Insta. Once we hit 5K on Insta. So all we're going to do is whoever's following both pages, that's going to be the only catch. So that is following both pages and that is the fucking showing love on the videos. You know what I mean? Mine. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. But hey, good night. I love you. Appreciate you coming through. I'll catch you tomorrow, eh? Don't forget Instagram, please. Mo Murder, appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Good night, good night, good night. Salam.